go. What up? Greens me. God, Tiger, please strengthen me. Meditation music. Greens me. God, Tiger, please strengthen me. Sisters with pool. Sisters with pool. Sisters with pool. Yay, sisters with pool. Let's go. Sisters with pool. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Sistas Wit. I am the Moon Butterfly Goddess.
I'm the white goddess. The red tiger goddess.
All right, y'all. So y'all already know with the vibes what we on today, child. Let me get our little banners up here. Woo, child. Y'all bear with Moon today because I'm not feeling the greatest, so I'm trying to work through this thing the best way that I can. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Which one we got? Where'd the banners go? Hold on. Oh, okay. Well.
Hey, funny girl.
Hold on, y'all. Technical. I'm trying to look for these banners, child. 8 banners. Here we go. Come on, StreamYard. Hold on. Let me make one real quick. But anyway, who's in here? I'm going to look at y'all comments in 1 second. I know the goddesses can see it, so they'll rock with you. I'll give Moon one moment. Okay, here we go.
Deanna Thomas said, hey, ladies, me, please.
Okay, here we go. There we go. What's up? Who all up in here, y'all? Sunny says, hey, daughter. Hey, Elizabeth. Over there, YouTube land. Make sure y'all smashing that like and subscribe button as y'all come in. Miss Deanna, yes, you got added, child. We got Cotton Candy, Peace Queen. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, child. I've been trying, but I'm gonna get it together, honey. Okay. So again, y'all know what vibes we on. We doing live free readings. If you would like to skip the line, you can cash at Moon Butterfly 28. If you would like a free reading, please comment your name and we will try to get to you as best as possible. Okay. I know people will start off slow, so y'all better get y'all things in while you can, child. But let's go ahead and go over to the door, skip the lines real quick, and then if not, we're gonna go ahead and get started because I ain't fooling with y'all late tonight. I ain't fooling with y'all late tonight. Boo got to get her some rest, child. But what's up with y'all? I'm waiting for Dawn to come in. I wanted to share with y'all some dope spiritual. It's called an AO scan, but I wanted to share with y'all. So I'm gonna wait for a little bit for y'all to come in here. But I'm telling y'all better hit up Queen Dawn Spirit because she got some stuff with that scan, child.
She also did my necklaces. So Dawn be doing a lot of stuff, y'all. She did my necklaces.
Dawn does a lot. This for the skip the lines, we got Jessica and Derek, and then we got Zora. Okay, she was coming before her live. So Love says she's doing live too. Okay. So anyway, y'all, it's basically a scan that it goes off the vibration of like your tone of your speech or whatever. I don't know, child. Dawn is better with that. But what it did was she did a whole full report and it tells you about how your heart chakra feel, your throat chakra, what colors to wear. I.e., I'm wearing green because she let me know that green was one of my colors, child. I mean, this told me about my blood, why I was having stomach issues, like all kinds of stuff. Y'all hit up Queen Dawn Spirit to get this AO scan. She's doing a promo where the first 50 people, I think she's doing it with like $25 or $50. I'm not sure. But when I tell y'all this thing read my whole entire life, it told me how my heart was feeling at the moment. I couldn't believe it, child. Anyway, and she said, oh, yeah, you got a little stress in your neck. And I was like, damn, this thing is, when I tell you, it told me what, just like I said, what colors to wear to attract. She showed that my third eye was like super open. She's like, you were born to do that. Like, it was just amazing, y'all. Hit up Queen Dawn Spirit. I'm gonna see if she comes in. I might try to see if she can come up and just kind of tell y'all about it real quick if she does come in. But if not, let's get this thing going, and we're gonna go ahead and get Jessica and Derek. Who we gonna do first, y'all? I'll let one of y'all pick.
Let's do Derek first. I feel like we did Jessica first last week.
Okay, cool. Jessica and Derek, where y'all at? Make sure y'all pull up. If y'all are on Facebook, hit that like button. Again, if you guys are on YouTube, it takes 1 second to hit the like button. I know y'all mad, chat. I know, but I'm gonna be trying to do some things so that way some of y'all do that been hanging out with us week after week after week. I'm not gonna play with y'all. I'm gonna make sure that y'all get, okay.
Also, shout out to Jazzy Parks. Miss Jazzy has her YouTube channel with her little inspirational stuff. Her message today, y'all. Even my boyfriend posted it on his page. So y'all check her out. She posting and doing stuff, and she's doing a great job. I'm so proud of Miss Jazzy and her beautiful.
Praise to the goddess. Praise to the goddess. Just hit it, Blue Virgo. We know you do. Always giving that love. We appreciate you over there. All right, so we're gonna get the reading started so we can get people up in here. We're gonna go to Derek.
Here.
Who?
I think Dawn is in here.
Dawn, where you at, Dawn? I was gonna try to get you on here in between to see if you could. I was just telling them about that scan that just changed my whole life, child. I wanted to see if you wanted to come up to kind of tell them about what you got going on. I try to explain it as best as I can, child, but I just let them know you told me about everything that was going on in my body, okay? Let us know if you want to come up, Dawn.
Peace, goddesses. Peace, beautiful.
Shay Queen. Where Dawn? I can't. Let me get on here because I can't see Dawn, child.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
If you're going to be up here for a minute, Dawn, let me know. I'll send you the link so you can explain to them about that thing, child. They got to know about this. Our people don't know. Technology, they hide it from us, child. This is some new age technology that really reads your whole life, for real.
He said, okay.
All right, Queen. So after this reading, I'm going to have you come up. I'm going to send you the link. And then after the reading, I'm going to bring you up real fast just to tell them about it because we got to tell our peoples about this thing, child. Okay. Hold on, Dawn. All right, let's see here. Where is Dawn at? All right, so I sent you the link, Dawn. So after we do these readings, I'm going to have you come up here and just explain to them about this reading because this is something that our community, us people of color, need to know about, all right? So, Derek, let's get you all the way together, sir. My sage was lit. Hold on. It's still lit. Okay, cool. So we gonna clear energy out. She said she definitely want to do this. Yeah, child. It's gonna change your life, honey. I'm telling you. Dawn, you see what color I got on tonight, child? I got my green on tonight. Okay, I'm listening to spirits in the work. All right. I need to move my light over a little bit here. All right, shout out to everybody who just came in. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. If you are on Facebook, make sure you hit a like or a heart and leave a comment. All right, thank y'all. All right, Derek, let's get into it, child. All right. Thank you, Blue Virgo. Dawn, you see, oh, you ain't in YouTube, child, but there go, we got Blue Virgo goddess over there at YouTube. She said she want to get down, child. So I said, I'm going to let you tell them about this thing. Lola Bunny, hey, beautiful. All the goddesses coming in the building tonight. How are y'all? Hope y'all are well. Sending y'all lots of love, healing, energy, and nothing but good vibes. Nothing but good, because Lord knows we all need it. Okay. All right. Ashe. All right. Let's see what they got for the king. All right, King. You got the King of Fire, the King of Fire. And so what this energy is talking about, it's saying you to step up into a leadership role. Spirit is saying you kind of, it's a procrastination energy. Like they're telling you to get organized, like, you know, and they also say, don't be sensitive to criticism. I don't know. Sometimes when people be trying to tell you stuff about certain things, you need to listen and not be defensive about certain things, because Spirit is saying, look, there's some changes and adjustments that's going on that need to be happening now. And so they're saying, look, you are this king of fire, but yet again, you're not walking in that energy. You kind of like, you know, yeah, I'm doing it, but you're not really stepping up. Like this is a season of turnaround. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you get on top of whatever you got going on. Get organized, step up, be more vocal when it comes down to your life, okay? And this one just telling you, good advice is around you sometimes, or it's coming, or whatever this is, but sometimes you kind of don't listen, a little stubborn, a little bit. Stop doing that, because Spirit's saying these messages that people are giving you with good advice is coming from Spirit. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. You got the star, King, the star. This is talking about relief from challenges. So any kind of burdens, especially financial ones that you may have been going through, are about to start easing up, and you're going to see like an easy income coming in, like a steady flow of money. Also, it's also talking about looking to your future with hope, being optimistic, sitting in the moment, being happy, appreciating the things that you have. So kind of the same thing that we got for you on our last reading. But it's also talking about faith. And I always say there's no work without faith, and there's no faith without work. So when you get a card that's talking about faith, it's kind of like you have to hold that faith in place for things to manifest for you. A lot of people be like, well, I've been doing the work, and I've been doing this, and I've been doing that. And that's awesome, amazing, and great. But did you have faith that Spirit is going to work it out for you? Are you sure that you believe what you believe? Or are you still doing all the work, but in the back of your head, you're like, this shit is not going to happen. What is counting 3 times and lighting this candle and doing gonna do to get me what I need? This is some bullshit. I'm gonna do it, but it's some bullshit. So that's not all the way having faith. It's the same thing with praying, but you don't believe in God, or, you know, vice versa, other things of that nature. Like if you don't go out and actually step out on a limb to what you believe in and put your foot down on that faith, stand on that shit, then it's kind of like a mute point. So just make sure that you really believe in what you say you believe in, and that you're doing the work, okay? Ashe.
Hey, LT Gray, what up?
What up, sir?
Got Dawn backstage. After we gonna get her on quickly. Dawn, I see you, beautiful. But go ahead.
For you, Derek, I got 81 leadership. So what Spirit's giving me is like, you know, you have a lot of self-doubt. Like, and you know, yeah, I got some good ideas. I got some ways to do stuff better. Some stuff I'm a little bit like, I can see me doing it, but then you don't actually do it. So it's really time to do it, King. And I just want to warn you, like, you know, Spirit, when they get to, I guess, you know, you're going to have that opportunity over and over. And it's just kind of like, how uncomfortable is Spirit going to make me until I really step into this leadership role?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, sometimes that's what has to happen to leaders. You know, they kind of procrastinate, and then all of a sudden, you know, something pushes them into that arena and pushes them into being great as they're supposed to be. So just think about it, King. You know, try to get over the fear of failure or whatever it is that's holding you back to keep you from stepping into what you're supposed to do. But it's kind of like, you know, think about the things that you're passionate about. Think about, you know, what you want your life to look like, and say, you know, do I really want to be, you know, proactive in my life, or I want to be reactive? Do I want to have stuff happening to me, or do I want to make stuff happen? So it's time to think about it. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, King, it's time to get it together. So let me update the list real quick, and then we're going to have Dawn come on real quick, and we're going to keep this thing going. So next we have Sunny Dewana for ancestor reading. And Elizabeth would like to get an ancestor reading for her brother Reginald. And she said, you know, whoever comes through, or whichever.
Jessica, do you want to?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Jessica, child. Hold on, child. Jessica, I almost forgot about you, child. I skipped you. But after Jessica, Sunny, Dewana ancestor, Elizabeth ancestor. Hey, pretty bad eyes. Dawn, I got you backstage, beautiful. We're going to do Jessica real quick, and then I'm going to bring you up, okay? All right, y'all. So let's Jessica, child. Woo, child. Thank you, Red Tiger.
You're welcome.
Okay, they got to keep me on point because I get the jumping. He said, Ashe. All right, leadership role, King. All right, so we're gonna clear energy and we're gonna go into Miss Jessica. Let's see what they have. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, so Jessica, clearing energy. Let's see what Spirit has for you this week. Shout out to Pretty Brown Eyes. Am I on the list?
What's her name? What's your name?
Pretty Brown Eyes.
Oh.
All right, y'all. So let's go ahead. We got Pretty Brown. We got you added now. Oh, child, Jessica, you got my cards doing all kinds of stuff. My poor cards, they just are sick of me. Okay, benzing and see, no lie. Jessica, what you got going on, child? All right, Pretty Brown, make sure you hit that like button. LT Gray, you already know, sir. Hit that like button over there for me. All right, y'all, let's get it going. Jessica, you got the wise counsel. And so when I kind of study the energy, this is kind of talking about getting into your spirituality more. This is learning, like, because you're going through life still operating out of your physical mind. Certain things inside of yourself have not healed all the way. And so things are going to play out in your life kind of like, not operating from a place of peace and understanding. So Spirit is saying it's time to get with like-minded spiritual people, being more in the community and not just, getting your readings, but practicing doing the work, really meditating every day, getting yourself up and connecting with nature. It's just saying if you start to do this, more answers will start coming to you because Spirit's saying you also doing a lot of talking. They hear you, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But then you go right back to being kind of stagnant. So step up and step out, seek some wise counsel, get into the spiritual community. You got a whole medium sister, child. Okay. There's some things out there for you. Ashe.
Ashe. I get for you release. It's time to really let go of the past, like let it go cold turkey, everything that you knew, everything you thought you knew. And it's time to relearn the things that we thought we knew because sometimes we're like, well, I already know how to love. I already know how to be a mom. I already know how to do this. I already know how to do that. But really, in reality, the way we grew up was toxic. It's toxic growing up without a mom. It's toxic growing up without a father. It's toxic when, I had someone tell me the other day, well, my dad used to drink a lot. He used to beat on my mom, but he made sure Christmas was good for us.
Oh,
okay. Mm-hmm. Well, when we go back and we reiterate that statement, that shit sound retarded to me. Excuse me, what?
But yeah.
But if you don't know any better, sometimes you don't realize that was toxic. That's not okay. That's not normal. That's something we need to heal from. Mm-hmm. So revisiting our past and going back and saying, okay, this was not okay. This was not okay. Just relearn the whole thing. You're in a new situation. You're going into a new business adventure. You're going into a new relationship adventure. You're going into all these things, which is amazing and beautiful and fun. But while you're doing that, relearn it. Relearn how to love your partner. Relearn how to love yourself. Relearn how to be an entrepreneur. Don't go by what you thought you knew or what society tells you this is what it's supposed to be like. Rewrite the whole thing, sis, because the power is all about you. And it's also talking about it's time to move on from the past. So we're going to leave it behind us. Once we relearn the things that we thought we knew, we're not going back ever, not even in memory. We're going to just leave that shit where the fuck it lied. And that's it. Okay. Ashe.
Okay, for you, Queen, I got 22 intuition. I guess it's not that you haven't been doing the work, but it's time for you to do the work too. Like you're leveling up, and you're. It's like in some ways you're holding yourself back because I don't think you realize like how much you can level up, and like how now it's time to get like an even deeper connection with yourself and your ancestors and the divine. Like, you kind of have sometimes 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of thing. Like, which is normal, but because you got your human experience, but you got to start really recognizing that divinity that, runs through you. The fact that like, yes, you are having a human experience, but that's not even most of who you are. So, you need to spend some time really connecting with and learning who you are, meditating more, going out in nature more. But like, there's this huge missing part to you that I think that you can kind of feel, because it's the thing that has you feeling like disconnected sometimes. And like, you don't have to feel that way. You have to remember that. I think sometimes, like, if you take Superman and he was shipped to the planet and then he has some human parents or whatever that's trying to, like, that's not all of who he was. He has a whole different thing with him. And you need to know, like, yeah, certain people raised me this or that, and there's certain things I think about myself, but it's really time to shed all of that, write a new story. Like what I was saying, like they were saying, like, I guess start falling in love with, like, figuring out who you actually are, and marching to the beat of your own drum. This is a season where it's not about conforming anymore. This is about doing what feels good to you, doing what the impulses, and just making something new, kind of following your own rules. And just know that, like, it's time for you to really feel the, because your ancestors are trying to talk to you more often than you realize, because you allow this kind of like human stuff to distract you, get you down sometimes, or just not, make sure you're sitting still and listening to them. It's going to really enhance your experience, and it's going to have you feeling happier and different about, like, just, I don't know, this thing called life, pretty much. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, Jess. All right, y'all. We're going to do a real quick. I know y'all waiting on the list, but I got to get the queen up here while she's up here to give y'all this hot information. This is Queen Dawn Spirit. You can check her out on her website. I'm going to let her plug all that stuff in, but she's going to have to tell y'all about this AO scan. So let's bring the queen up. Drum roll, please, child. Peace, queen.
Peace, queen. How you guys doing?
All right.
You guys are amazing. You guys look phenomenal.
No, you are amazing.
No, you do too.
Thank you. You do too, Dawn. I'm always plugging your stuff, but let me tell y'all something about this goddess. Dawn has such amazing energy. She's always coming with new ideas to bring to our community that we don't know about. So with that being said, let's talk about this scan, child. Let them know what it is.
Yes, queen. So as you know, I'm a Reiki master teacher, a past life regression therapist, and a future life regression therapist. So they're kind of messing with the Reiki masters industry. But I'm always looking for other ways to help my people heal, because, as we know, this is all energy and we're just having a physical experience. Like, this stuff doesn't even really exist. So they mind control us with frequencies. So this AO device that my Reiki master teacher told me about, she figured I would be a perfect fit because it's not for everyone to operate. You got to be computer literate and so forth. But however, it's you can do a quick scan of your body. You can do an easy scan, and it's all through inner voice. So it's a lie detector.
Oh, that's what she said. That's right, y'all.
It's a lie detector. So it tells, it reads all your energy. What chakras are not aligned, what vitamins you need to take, what colors you should wear. They even have so they have the quick scan. You can do it every day. You can customize it for you, day, morning, afternoon, night. And then they have the easy scan where it just does your vitals, your body system, your comprehensive and your inner voice, and it puts it all together. Then you can do the full body, which you should only do twice a year. Well, it even goes even further, where it has a Cephi program where you can imprint a picture, an object with the energy you want to imprint it with, infuse it with. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Prosperity with all.
Listen, do you hear what I'm saying?
Listen, y'all.
My daughter had COVID, and I played for her. She had a headache, and she said, "Mommy, I'm not feeling well," and she was crying. And I said, "Let me try this on you." Her headache went away. I wasn't feeling that well this morning. I had taken some boxes of food over to her house, and I must have strained my back a little bit, and I woke up, my back was hurting me. As soon as I start playing the 4 3-minute mantras that you listen to, anywhere from diabetes to autism to prosperity and abundance, any intention you want to accomplish, it will send you the frequencies to recharge and realign your chakras and tell you what chakras are too low and what chakras are too high, and how they balanced out, and where it comes from, what food you're sensitive to.
Child, I had to say this real quick, Dawn. The reason why I had to stop the show real quick, this thing right here had me in tears. It's like it's a reading, but it's health. It's your when Dawn read me with that scan, I'm like, okay, let's do the scan. I'm excited, right? Spirit already told me it was gonna be dope, but you still like, I'm talking into a thing, right? Your mind is still in the physical sometimes.
Right.
When that report came back and she told me, you got stomach problems. Are you feeling the tension in your neck? I said, wait a minute, hold on, wait, what? She knew exactly like every single thing that I was feeling in my body and my heart, like how my heart was feeling, not like health-wise, but just, emotion-wise, how my heart, like I said, you know what, child, I got to tell everybody about it because our people of color don't know.
They need to know how they can help themselves. And we so much more than what we see.
Yep. And this basically helps to improve because you also get left with mantras that you listen to every day that constantly work on your chakras. And I was like it was so funny because after our session, my husband came home. I was like full of energy. I was in a great mood. He was like, he had to look at me like, are you okay? Did you lose your damn mind? It was just amazing. So I just want you to tell people so that they know how to tap in about your special, what the price will be, because a lot of people don't want to get in.
I'm doing a special, because it's Christmas time and I want people to be in a cheerful mood. My mentor told me to charge like $150 to $600. So I'm not doing that. So I'm doing a special with for an easy scan, the first 50 people, $25. And then after the first 50 people, then I'm going to go up to $50 for regular easy scan. But if you want the full body, then it's $150. But if you do Reiki in person, because I'm in the DMV, I'll have a package there too that'll be cheaper than you getting the two together. Because I've had people do the Reiki and the bioscan. I gave them a huge discount. So I'm not trying to get rich. I'm trying to help my people heal.
She really is.
And learn how to heal themselves, because we've been blocked for centuries with frequencies.
Yep.
Through music, through radio, through TV. So definitely, you can email me at Dawn Spirit, SPIRITK @gmail.com, or you can contact me on my contact form on my website, which is queendawnspirit.com, and I have a YouTube channel which is Queen Dawn Spirit Reiki Master Teacher as well.
You got somebody in the DMV, she already ready, child. That's why I said going over, hit her up, y'all. Listen, not only just, is it something that is out there that they're using and they're not telling us about, but when I tell you this thing read my life, like it read everything I was feeling down to having a damn sore neck. I'm like, no, how you know that? Like it told her everything. So
personalities.
Yep.
What your personality is.
Yep. Everything.
My daughter calls it the holistic doctor in the box.
That's what it is though, because literally I was like, when it's talking about my stomach problems, and it was like, do you know you're allergic to chicken? I eat a lot of chicken, you know what I'm saying? So you learn this stuff and realize like to take care of yourself. So y'all better tap in with Dawn.
Yeah. Even if you just and I email the report, so you don't have to be in person. I do it remotely. I can do it through Zoom. I can do it through a phone call. So that's another thing that I would love, because I send Reiki, distant Reiki too, but this thing works even faster. So this is a microwave world. It's time to heal people. It's time to learn how to heal ourselves and heal one another. Stop this killing and this fighting with each other and learn how to love.
Yes, Ashe. Thank you so much, Dawn. We're going to get back to these readings because we got some people with donations, but y'all tap in.
I'm sending you guys Reiki.
Thank you, Dawn. We got to have you back again, child.
Most definitely, Ashe.
All right. Thank you, Ashe. Beautiful.
Thank you, Mark.
Bye. Peace. Peace, Queen. All right, y'all. So I gotta get that plug real quick. I'm glad that y'all went. Yes, chicken, child, and it made a lot of sense because I'm like, these stuff. No matter what I do, I eat pretty good. I don't eat crazy, but it just I didn't know chicken, white rice. I have a gluten allergy. I didn't know that, child. Okay. All right. So the name of the service is called the AO Scan. I'm gonna plug her website. She said She doesn't have it as a service yet because this is new that she's rolling out, but go on her website under the contact page and put your information in and she'll get back to you. Or again, Queen Dawn Spirit, you just seen her here on Facebook, tap in with her, but y'all go do that scan. I'm telling y'all, Moon was over here. I was amazed. I was in tears, child. All right, so let's keep this thing moving and grooving like we always do. But yeah, I'm gonna put it in the link real quick, but it's called an AO scan. And Dawn is someone, once again, people are charging a lot of money for this stuff. People are, the others, they out there charging lots of money and they're not telling people about it. You know what I mean? Us, our community. So you want to make sure that you tap into this service because yeah, it changed me, child. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's keep this thing going. Destiny, who that? Someone let them sing a Christmas song, child. All right, so where we at?
A Christmas song.
Let's go an update. We did have Kelly. She's back. She would like to be on the list. She's been trying to get in, so I'm going to pay attention to Kelly because she's been another one coming week after week. Deanna, did we get Deanna Thomas on the list?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So next with the skip the lines, we got my daughter, Miss Sunny. Let's go ahead and go in here. Hey, Queen. Hey, Olivia.
Yeah.
What up? I know when people of the free world, ain't nobody but Frankie Child. I don't even know his name on this side, but I know that's Frankie Child. Peace to the God. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, y'all. So let's get Miss Sunny, my daughter, together. Let's clear some energy. But y'all, if y'all missed it, go back. If y'all just coming in, make sure you guys go back and replay with Queen Dawn Spirit, that AO scan. This is something that you guys want to tap into. I'm plugging this thing hard because it just really, I was blown away by it. Like, just child. And it's something good to know about your body, your chakras. Like, why do you feel the way you feel? Why are you doing things? Like, it literally tells you how your heart is feeling at the moment. Child. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, oh, you got to do a live. Okay, yeah, daughter, let's get you together, child. See, just talking about it, guy, I don't feel too well. I got lit up, child. And I actually was telling my brother after the scan did me, I feel like it was detoxing my body. So I really feel like after doing the scan, it's kind of letting out all these toxins that are in there and all this other stuff too. So, and she will tell you what vitamins it tells you need. So it's just amazing, child. Technology has stepped up. Daughter, what you doing your live on, child? You doing readings tonight? All right. So let's tap in. Let's see what daughter got before she does her live. Let's send her live some good energy. Olivia, yes, go back. I can't get into it now, child. We gotta do this readings, but I'm gonna talk about it again in a moment. But go back and rewind a little bit. You'll see her talk about it. And I'm a test. I actually had it done, so I can tell you guys that it's the truth. It's no joke. Okay.
Look, y'all, she's so excited about it. Y'all better do it because she is excited about this thing. Look at her.
I was telling everybody, child. I was like, y'all better hit Zord up and stop playing around. My brother was like, oh, I'm hitting her up. I'm getting that done ASAP.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, daughter. Sending some good vibes your way for whatever you do. Because I'm about to get some, I'm about to get some stuff going on. I know I've been saying it, but spirit is on my ass. Like you gotta get it together, child. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Thank you, Spirit. What we have? Thank you, Spirit. Lead me to what you have for my daughter, child. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I like it. All right, for you, daughter, I got the 2 of water this week, the 2 of water. And when I study the energy for you, sometimes this card talks about love, but this is not necessarily about that in this moment. This is talking about forgiveness and the end of challenges coming for you, which I love. Spirit is saying, as you going through your walk, like you've been getting better with certain things, and this heart space forgiveness, it's like we all kind of going through that. There's still some things in there where some people may have touched you the wrong way, and some they've done some shit. They did some shit to you. And the forgiveness doesn't look like you're going to have to be friends or talk to people or be, but it's about letting and releasing them motherfuckers from out your heart space. Because when spirit makes me feel it, I could feel certain things. And that's why people don't understand you. Like some people come across like she hard or she this and that, but they don't realize how loving your heart space really is because you've had to put on this protective wall for so long. Spirit is saying the end of all that stuff is leaving you behind coming up in this new season. So, challenges that you may have been facing, spirit keeps showing me something about, I don't know what this is about relocation or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if this is your home or you relocating a business spot or you was something like, or you trying to, something like that. But they showing me that you're going to be relocating something. So again, it could be you physically relocating or actually you taking your business and relocating it to another something. So pay attention to that. Don't give up on the people that you love. There's going to be, some disappointments happening, but spirit is working all that thing out for you in this season. Ashe.
Ashe.
I get the 9 of spring for you, beautiful. The 9 of spring. This is talking about possible financial challenges that may lie ahead and being able to be prepared for them, knowing that it's only going to be for a little while and kind of getting your stuff together, getting your ducks in a row. So when it does happen, you're not like, oh my God, what the F is happening? You kind of already knew it was coming. So it's talking about those. It's talking about possibly investing also or putting some money aside. And it's also talking about the environment. So anytime I get a card that's talking about the environment and like financial difficulties, I would say to go get grounded. Get grounded. Go outside, put your feet in some dirt while it's still a little warm out because I know it's been cold, or put some mittens on or whatever you need to do. Have some outside. I don't know how you're gonna work it out, but work it out so you can get some air and just kind of meditate, give it the spirit. Some people be like, you have to be by yourself to meditate, and I don't have alone time, and that is not true. You can totally tune people out while you are driving in the car. You can be sitting outside on the porch while your kids are playing and just kind of tuning things out. Still watching your kids though. You didn't hear me say don't watch the kids on live, okay? But watch the kids, but kind of tune it out. Get your stuff together, get your mental together, and kind of just be like, all right, spirit, I know this is coming. These are the things I'm gonna do to change the outcome. Because what the cards do is they tell you what's happening by the choices that you're making now. So it's telling you you're gonna have challenges that are gonna lie ahead if you don't get your finances in order. However, now that you know that, if you get your finances in order, it may not be a challenge. Okay.
Ashe. See. So for you, Queen, I have communication is key. Okay. And this time I feel like Spirit's giving me that you need to be communicating with all that you are. Like, this is not your first time here. So the thing separating you is your human experience. So make sure you it is an important part, but like you're shedding that, you're putting it in its place. Like some of these things of your past, I feel like sometimes, or how people are acting, that human side are getting you so distracted sometimes to a point of forgetting, like, this is not my first time here. And like, so if anything, this is just like a different chapter of somebody who has come repeatedly, and and making sure that you stay like in conjunction with your other lives, like that there is whatever it is that I'm working on as this whole entity, this divinity that maybe sometimes shows up a little differently, but I have all of that power to call to me, which means my responsibility is going to be great as I'm dealing with people and stuff like that, but I have really got to pursue my dreams in that way. Like, it's kind of the difference between somebody splashing you a little bit and a tidal wave. Tap into your tidal wave. Ashe.
Hold on. Let me get y'all together real quick. Hold on. There we go. Ashe. She said, thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated to y'all too. Peace to Olivia. Our day ones is up in the building. We appreciate y'all. Again, if y'all coming in, make sure y'all go back to the beginning at some point and see what we talked about with this AO scan, y'all. Okay. Ashe, daughter. All right. So who we got next?
We got Dewana with an ancestor reading.
Let me update the skip the lines. The skip the line right now, y'all. We are at someone just said they donated. I think that was Miss Kinsey. We love you too. Peace, and sending you good energy on your show tonight. I'll catch it on the replay, child.
Yes, girl.
All right, so let's update. So we got Dewana Ancestor, Elizabeth Ancestor, we got Olivia, and then we got Miss Kinsey, aka Cleo. Love you too. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead. Dewana Ancestor. All right. Ooh, give me a moment. Let me go ahead and connect with spirit. Let me light my sage up, child. All right.
How many of y'all are feeling this full moon energy? Because it's coming in real strong.
Child. I feel like y'all are my spiritual internet aunties, okay? Child, listen, we got all kinds of family members that we make over here, child. I got spiritual daughters. Now I got a spiritual niece, child. Okay, come on through. That reading is for my brother Reginald. Elizabeth, clarify for me, goddess. Is it for him? You want us to do a reading to see who comes up for him, or is he in spirit? What you saying, child? What you saying, honey? Hey, Ted. Peace to the goddess in the building. We looking good tonight. Sunshine rays are coming through. Thank you, child. Listen. Oh, you just hopping on. You definitely listen. I know you're gonna like this one. Go ahead and go hit that rewind button, child, and go look at what I was talking about with this AO scan, child. You're gonna like that one, okay? That is a dope one. You're gonna want to tap in, honey, while the special is on too, child. I know you're gonna like that one too. All right, y'all. So. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I got somebody on my back, child. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's go. Let's go to this card. Thank you. Gotcha. Yes, I know you're going to like that one. And y'all tell a friend about that one. I want to make sure all of our people of color just get this, and a non-color too, child. Just everybody. Let's not forget. Oh, here we go. Here we got the trolls coming on YouTube. We got this right here. Then they be sending this. Then they get to sending that. I don't know what that means. They always be sending that. I don't know. But hey, Donna, and I don't want to tear your name up, child. But thank you for coming in with the whatever that is. I don't know what that is. But okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So I asked for Spirit to show me someone, ancestor for Miss Dewana. So it was so funny because as I was like closing my eyes and meditated, they kept showing me Dewana as a child, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. And then right behind her as a child was this woman energy. Again, she's given me, a matriarch, a grandmother, someone, it could be, I don't know, but it's funny that they showed me her watching over you as a child or watching you as a child. But when she comes in, she says, stop for a moment. She said, sometimes you got to be patient with yourself. She said, I see you. I don't know if you like, you giving busybody energy from her. Like she's telling me like she's showing me you kind of all over the place. It could be physically or in your thoughts. But she says, stop for a moment. Everything don't have to happen right now. She says something about there's something about some changes happening or something about changes you've been waiting for. But she says those changes are about to come through. Be patient with yourself. Stop beating yourself up about things that you can't control. She said also, when you can't control it, that means it's time to let it go. She's like, oh, I'm getting really, really hot. Like, I'm getting really, really hot. Oh, child. She's drawing me to the 9 of earth. And so what this talks about, and again, grandma energy all the way, but what she talks about is happy and successful, enjoying your solitude. Like you got to understand sometimes, like, being alone gives you this thought process that you need. It allows you to disconnect because you tend to react to whatever's in front of you, or you allowing it to mess with your vibration. And this is a word for me too. All of us. Stop allowing things to come in and disrupt your vibration. You get happy about stuff and then they come in. She said, stop letting them do that to you. Everything is going to be okay. She keeps giving me something about the number 25. I don't know if this is something significant to you and her, but 25 also may represent something around like a time of a month. I don't know what that means, but she keeps saying it's going to be like everything kind of shifting to where you want it to go. Okay. Everything shifting to where you want it to go. Ashe. Woo, child. Woo, child. She got me hot, child.
Ashe. I also get a woman energy, and I don't know if it's a mother, grandmother. It could even be an aunt that may have been real close. I'm not for sure, but she's worried about like your energy, about the people that you kind of like let around you. A lot of toxic energy, a lot of negative energy. I could be wrong, but it's like some male energy that may be a little on the toxic side of things. There's some people that are like kind of leeching off of you, sis. They see that you have a good heart. They see that you're giving. They see that you're willing to do things that people are willing to do. And they're trying to take advantage of that shit. And then on top of that, they're trying to make you feel bad because they're taking advantage of you. That's that narcissist behavior. And it's really important that you're able to recognize it. Now, what you do with it is up to you, but you still need to be able to recognize the behavior. She has a lot of loving energy for you. She definitely is watching over you. She's always with you. I see a lot of purple, so I don't know if that is the color of your aura right now, or the color of hers, or if it's just something that may resonate with you. However, I see a lot of purple around her and in the background of her. So we're gonna go to the card. I get the 10 of Autumn. And the 10 of Autumn is talking about people who may be arguing and fussing and fighting over differences of opinion, over not having the same goals or the same dreams or the same ambition. And in that point in that season, it's time to maybe elevate yourself away from people who don't have the same kind of ambition as you, who are not supportive of your dreams. Y'all don't have to have the same exact goal, and you don't have to have the same exact opinions. But when people are not supportive of your opinion, or even moderately trying to listen or understand where you're coming from, that can be a problem. And this also works both ways. So if you are the problem and you're the one not listening, then you need to change your attitude and be open to receiving other people's opinion. But if it's the other way around, then they need to be able to receive your opinion without that was my favorite color. Oh, so they need to be able to also, receive your opinions without, it shouldn't be an argument or detrimental. It's over. We're not friends. We're not family no more. You're not my boyfriend. You're not my girlfriend because I don't agree with you. There's a problem with that. There's a problem when you can have a conversation with somebody and they be like, I don't agree with you. I don't support you. However, I still love you and you still my people. But not, oh, well, fuck you then if you don't believe me, if you're not going to agree with me. That doesn't make sense. So be mindful of people like that. Also, it's talking about making wise investments. So if you have anything that you are investing in right now, make sure you're kind of just doing your research. Mm-hmm. And this is your time, your money, and anything else that you can invest in. It doesn't have to be Bitcoin or anything like that. It could be your literal time. Like if you just are investing time into people, you're getting no return, stop investing your time. Pour into people who pour into you, okay? Also, because it's an ancestor reading, I pulled the Oracle card. I love this card. Look at it. So pretty. All right. It says curiouser and curiouser. Let your curiosity, let your uniqueness, let things that are creative and just of you, let them shine. Don't suppress yourself for anybody. If you like crazy hats, wear crazy hats. If you like the color purple, wear the color purple. If you want to wear your makeup upside down, inside out, backwards, and all kinds of fucking wrong, go for it. Who cares? It's all about what you want, your perspective. If it made you happy that day, then make yourself happy. I am literally rocking this shirt all year long, okay? People think I'm crazy, probably. I love Baby Yoda, and I'm gonna wear it. I don't care who doesn't like it. So anyway, just be an individual because that's part of the human experience, and that's why you're here, to be an individual. Ashe.
Ashe. And just real quick, the number 25, if that came up, write that down because it may be when they do that and keep giving you numbers, it may be like around that time of the month. It may be good for you. It's something about that number if she brought it up again. So keep that number in your mind. Okay. Ashe.
All right, for your queen, I got a female energy, fun, and she's saying, hold us in your heart, not in your home. It's okay to declutter. And saying you are good enough. The vibe she's giving me is that, you know, like just saying your name a bunch of times and just like, you know, come on, like, you know, like sometimes, I mean, like music and stuff like that was always a part of just like, ooh, at least we could go have some fun, dance, you know, listen to music, whatever this is. But just like that, you know, sometimes you just had to have that because there was just so much stuff going on that like it's just like this is when we had our fun, like, you know, and if you're not, you know, like just I don't know, we just made time to have fun and then just be loose and then not think about all this stuff all the time. Like we didn't, you know, because no matter what's going on, like she just feels like you just gotta have fun. And like I don't know, she just feels like she's just waiting on you, watching you, kind of seeing what you're gonna do. Like sometimes she just feel like she literally like just trying to pull you to do what you gotta do, to see yourself, to like know, like I don't know. She's like, there's this big. It's like I don't know. She's saying you don't really like know who you are. You don't really know everything that you bring to the table. Like you think you're just all right, but you're more than all right. Like you can, yeah. Like I mean, but like just sometimes I don't know. Like the problems and the things, they just gotta go. You just gotta like sing it out, get it out, smoke it out, whatever. But just release that, just blow it away. Like, and then when you ain't even thinking about it, like it'll work out. Everything will be okay. It always has been. Might have been a little bit rough, but it, you know, we get through it. And so she just wants you to keep, more than anything else, she wants you to be you. You know, you have a certain thing that just makes you you, and nobody else has that thing. Like, so you gotta like keep that at all costs. Don't let nobody take you away from you. She loves you. Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and keep this thing going. We have some updates to our Skip the Line. So after Miss Olivia and Miss Kinsey, we do have Lola Bunny, our day one child. Thank you guys so much for coming in here, giving us love. Smoke with intentions is what I heard. I gotta be Jazzy. Yeah, there go my girl child. Jazzy be on point. Okay, Jazzy be on point in the comments, child. She know. Okay.
Inhale, love.
I love it. I love it. Ashe. All right, y'all. So that's the updated. We still got our free list going. We ain't forget about y'all. We moving pretty good, y'all. So let's go ahead. Miss Elizabeth, you up next. I wanna make sure we right. Now y'all help me understand because y'all know Moon be wrong. For my brother Reginald, whichever comes through. So does that mean is it for him? What are you saying? Ashe, you're welcome. Elizabeth, where you at, goddess? Step on up, child. You are up next. Okay. So as we wait for her to respond real quick, yeah, that's good. That's another one. Man, yep. As we wait for her to come on in, make sure that you guys just came in. If you would like a free reading, please comment your name. If you want to be tired of waiting, you want to skip the line. Listen, Moon told y'all way back on some earlier shows. I said, look, y'all, while y'all rocking with us, we're going to grow. So we're going to get to a point where, you know, it's going to be hard to get to everybody because everybody wants to skip the line. So I told y'all that. So make sure y'all know. Oh, you want to do she said for him.
For him. Okay.
Okay, cool. Got you. Thank you, beautiful. LT Ray, peace to the God again. He said he back. He gonna try again, child. All right, so give me a moment. Let me connect with spirit. I got my sage. Oh, what's going on? A little bit. Let's clear some energy out. Okay. And y'all, for y'all who just tapped in on YouTube, as we wait before I connect with spirit real quick, I'm going to plug it again because I'm telling you, I want our people to do that. Y'all go rewind back and hear about this. I call it a medical spiritual reading, but this AO scan from Queen Dawn Spirit, y'all go back and see that. Y'all, it's amazing. I'll tell y'all about it another time, but y'all go back and look at that channel, okay? All right, so give me a moment. I'm going to connect with spirit. Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay, I shall. Oh Lord, I don't know who this is, child. Okay. Who are you, sir? Okay. All right. Let me go to the card that he wants to give a message to first, but I'm cracking up already because this is a male energy coming through. She said this is the reading for her brother, correct, y'all?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Right, for her brother who's alive that wants an ancestor reading, right?
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I know because one of the persons that came up, I'm hollering right now. I got to go to his card real quick, but this is a male energy child, and he is something else. He is something else, child. All right, Ashe. So anyway, spirit, as we connect with the what ancestor they brought through for Mr. Reginald, and so right away as I was meditating, I could hear him loud today. He in here. He coming in. I don't know if he was a friend. I almost feel like I don't know if he was a friend or a cousin energy to you. I'm getting this.
I got a friend.
Yeah, I'm getting like this big smoke energy. Like he popping this shit, child. So he first of all, he bruh, he coming to he letting you know. He said, I'm here, I'm good. Like he's good. He's good. First of all, he's loud and yelling into my ear, child. And I told him, why you yelling? And he laughing. He's a good energy. He's funny. He's loud. He it's been some time. He's like, you know what I'm saying? But he said, I'm good. He said, I'm good. He said, life happened the way it happened. Shit happened, man. He said, but he wants you to know that, for your life, that you can change things in your life yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can change things in your life. There's things that you can change yourself. You know what I'm talking about? He you doubting yourself. Slow down for me because he's doing a lot of moving, child. He's moving and grooving. I'm telling him, hold on, child. Okay. So he said, I'm joking. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm just saying because you moving. But what he wants you to know, he said, you know what I'm saying? Get it the way you know, but this time take it and do it different or something. He's like, do it different, but put the faith in yourself. He was like, man, if he would have known what he know now, he's like, shit. He keeps talking about that. He keeps saying something. I feel like this is definitely more of because he's talking about a bond or something about this bond y'all had about how y'all could talk to each other. And, you know what I'm saying? Certain people be real and certain people don't, but you know what I'm saying? You somebody that stood 10 toes down, somebody that he could, you know what I'm saying? I know. He said, I want to talk a whole bunch of shit. He want to talk a whole bunch of shit, but I told him this is not that and that is not this. But so he understood, but he just wants you to know. He's drawing me to, he's so funny, child. The renewal card, right? And so what he's saying to, he's like, bruh, listen, review your past with that motherfucking forgiveness in your heart. Fuck all that dumb shit and whatever's been going on or whatever. He says, move forward in your heart. He says, it's something about time for you to head in a new direction. He's giving me some energy with something with your career. He like, bro, go ahead and do it. Like, go ahead and I don't know what he means by that. You have to validate that, but it's something about you gonna be he said he's gonna push you in a new direction, right? But he wants you to also, he said, like, figure out what you want. Figure out what you want. And he like, go after that shit. I got you. So just know he's giving me energy. If you look at this card, it's a guardian angel, like protecting, you know, man and a what family. Like you protected no matter what the fuck bullshit happens or comes up. Renewal is what you need, like a new direction. Ashe. Woo, child, he is too much. He's too much. He's too much.
Ashe. I also get the same male energy very strong. But before I go into his messages, I also want to let you know that I also got a female energy, and I wasn't sure, so I pulled 2 cards, and I did get the Queen of Summer. I'm not gonna go into it too much with her, but I feel like that's either like a mother or a grandmother energy that wants to be acknowledged. But oh boy is up in here first, and he's definitely like team you. Like he's like, I wish I could have did things different. You have opportunities. You have so many opportunities that he didn't have or that he didn't take advantage of. And he's really like on your back, like on your team. Like, my nigga, go ahead and do it and do it big. I did pull a card. I got the 3 of Autumn, which goes ahead and talks about the same thing that Moon was just talking about. It says, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. So I don't know what you do. I don't know what your gift is. I don't know what you're thinking about doing, but whatever it is, go ahead and pursue that, because there's something about your career that is very important to him and is going to be very beneficial to you. Like when spirit comes to you and starts talking to you about the same things through multiple people, normally it's a no-brainer. Like you got to go ahead and go through with it. Okay. Also it's talking about be the best you that you can be the best version of you. And so when he's saying things like, I wish I could have had the opportunities, it doesn't necessarily just mean career-wise. It could be, I wish I could have been a better dad. I wish I could have been a better brother. I wish I could have been a better friend. Sometimes for me, messages come in a little garbled. So I just keep hearing like, I wish it could have been me. So I don't know exactly what he's referring to, but think about it in all aspects of the word. I wish it could have been me. Think about it. If right now you was to pass away, God forbid, what you leave behind today? What did you do today? How did you speak to the people that you love? How did you, were you good to your kids? Were you good to your girl? Were you good to your dude? Were you, did you call your mom today? Like there's so many things that people are like, I regret it and say this to so-and-so. The last thing we had was a fight. The last that. You don't want to leave here, this realm, even though you don't leave. You don't want to leave this realm, leaving people feeling like you didn't love them or you didn't appreciate them, or leave with things left unsaid, leave with things left undone. So it's very, very important that you be the best version of you in all aspects of the word, the best version of me. And that doesn't mean, you're not going to get mad, you're not going to have moments, no. But it's what you do after that really matters. So how you come back from an argument, how you come back from whatever the fuck you got going on, how you bounce back from it, and what you do after to show people that, hey, I'm really 10 toes down for you, is very, very important. So make sure you're doing that. Also, it says you can be compensated for your creative talents. Whatever it is that you do, bro, you need to get doing that, because you got to get paid for it, for real, for real. And because this is an ancestor reading, I pulled an oracle card. It says the right way. And basically, it says learning to create your desires and going after what you want. So the same thing with this career thing, going after what you want. Stop being scared. Don't operate in a space of, I can't, it's not the right time, I don't have the right money, I don't have enough time, I got other shit going on. Guess what? It's all going to fall into place. You just got to take the first steps. Let spirit do what spirit do. Take the first step. Okay? Ashe.
For you, King, I would say a younger male energy. and younger, like they're the ones they're talking about. But take control of the situation. We know you can do this. Um, he's saying like, where you're at is rough, and like if you, he's like, you got to get your mind right. He's like, I'm gonna need you to get your mind right. He said, a lot of us let our situation and stuff like take over our mind or take over our body, and then you just doing like stupid stuff, and then you just like everybody's like operating off the same vibe. He's like, where you at? That's even worse. Like, so he's saying, you got to change that channel. You got to get off that vibe, because the people who kind of let that situation take over them, they end up in bad spots. The people who can kind of overcome their situation and say, this is what it is today, but this is not what it is tomorrow or whatever. I mean, it's like we used to dream. We used to try to like get out of, like just stuff around you sometimes that just make you feel some kind of way. And he's like, that was the best when we do different stuff or whatever. You can't always do that, but you got to always be able to control your mind, because once your mind goes and thinking that you stuck in that situation and whatever, like you're going to be back. You're going to be back there. You're going to be back where you're at. You're going to continue to come back. But if you can break out of there with your mind and then actually like keep stepping and do something different, I mean, it didn't happen very often, but that's something that's going to take you far. Then you don't have to, I don't know, you don't have to really be like, there's a difference between somebody who's like, imprisoned and somebody who's like a prisoner, kind of like, like you're going to live that life, or you're going to kind of focus and use that time wisely. He said, gave me participation. And he said, basically like now is your time to make something of yourself. He's like, you always been smart. Sometimes acting like you weren't, just to kind of fit in or be distracted or whatever. And he's like, you one of the smartest dudes I know. And he said, but we just like spectators on our life, just kind of watching it happen, watching it go by. He's like, you got to get in there. You got to make it decide that, life ain't just happening to you. You're going to make it happen. So, when you get that opportunity, be ready ahead of time, plan, whatever, get away from certain people, do whatever you got to do, but it's not going to be a repeat. So it's like, just do it for him too, because it's like, you're just too at heart, you're a good dude and you're smart and you just know certain things. And it's just like, don't let the bullshit just get in you so much that it just make you not do stuff and not, that's a dime a dozen. Anybody could just like let their life pass them by. A lot of people do. Like, but you can take ownership of your life. You're different. You're special. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. So hold on. Let's refresh. Make sure we caught up on the skip the line. Jilly Bean, peace to the goddess. She said, sent. Hold on. Let me go back. All right, so let's make sure we update it on the skip the lines. Up next, we got Miss Olivia, Miss Kinsey, Lola. We got Miss Tiffany. And let me see, Jilly Bean. Again, she coming through in a minute, so she'll come through. So let's go ahead and keep this thing going. Olivia, you are up next, beautiful. And let me tell y'all something. You are so welcome, Ashe. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. You are a day one child. Y'all gotta remind me. I told y'all we ain't there yet, but we getting there. But I want to make some moderators over there on YouTube, just to keep an eye, making sure we don't miss no shit, child. Okay. But I'm speaking it already because I already spoke this a few shows on. I told y'all, I said we're gonna be growing on y'all. It ain't gonna be that easy. I told y'all. And now we here. Okay, cool. So let's keep this thing moving. Miss Olivia, let's see. Let me clear energy out. Let me see where we want to go. Make sure y'all hitting that like, subscribe button over there in YouTube. And make sure y'all talk to each other, child. Like, y'all over there in YouTube and y'all quiet. No, we're not doing that. Oh, yeah, Lola, you already know, child. Lola, you already know. You are on the list. Okay. Well, Water Goddess, she sent it to you by... Oh Lord, Jelly Bean, you done did it again, child.
Oh, send me what? Don't do that.
Then you know what? They be mixing us up all the time. I be sitting here, all of a sudden, I get a cash app. I told y'all, water got
Oh,
to spell. I'm like, this
girl,
ain't my thing.
we need a cash app just for the group. We really
Yeah, probably we do, probably because apparently, child. She said, shaking my head. Just, child, it's okay. We listen. You was A1 too, child. So it's okay. It's okay.
Let's cash app. Oh Lord, she probably did the cash app that I'm on the phone. Hold on, let me see.
That's okay. Hello, Diamond. Oh, I know that ain't my girl, child. I know that is not my girl who done came in the building, child. Peace to the goddess Diamond, honey. Hey, Queen. Child, when I tell y'all I love me some Diamond, child, Diamond, listen. What up, Diamond? Peace. Thank you for joining, y'all. Make sure you guys are hitting the like or heart button if you are in Facebook. What you say?
Yeah.
Hold on. And as y'all do that, I'm gonna take one quick moment. So Red Tiger, while she's doing her thing, you know you like to have your show moment, child. It's your show.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Show out.
Well, what's up, y'all? I hope y'all are doing all right. And if there's anything y'all like to talk about, let me know. But some of you I do think about, actually most of you, and I hope that everything is going well for you. And I hope that, you know, you guys are most importantly, I say I hope that you guys are kind to yourselves. I mean, you know, obviously I'm not trying to enable anybody, but I feel like kindness when it comes to you just is a good thing, because some of you guys are, I guess, showing it to yourselves for the first time since you were maybe little. So, but just remember, I mean, I know people feel like being hard on yourself is like, some people feel like, oh, that makes you better, but you know, everybody doesn't respond that way. And sometimes being hard on yourself, like, you know, at first kind of pushes you to like a lower vibe, and then it's like, you know, you gotta work that much harder to get back up where you were before you got low. So the best thing to do is, I think, is to say, you know, remind yourself to stay in your heart space, to know that if you're feeling bad about something that you did that, you know, didn't serve you or whatever, the best thing to do is kind of like try not to feel guilty or shameful about it, which is really hard for many of us, you know, but it's not gonna do anything to like help you be better, you know. Yeah, you can acknowledge it, whatever, but you know, or say, oh, I want to do better and I'm gonna do better. But there's not really any point in staying in a shameful or guilt-induced space. It just doesn't seem to lead to anything like positive that's gonna make you, hey Shay, the ladies are, I don't remember what they're doing, but they're letting me talk for a little bit. They'll be back though for sure. And you can catch in the beginning Dawn Spirit Kennedy.
I'm here, child. AO scan. Go ahead, get it, girl.
She has an AO scan that seems really cool. She can tell you, like, I'll let you watch it, but she can tell you like what you're allergic to and stuff based on like your voice, for like your vibration and stuff. And like, you know, what's ailing you, basically, I guess how your heart is feeling that day. But anyway, Dawn, she was in the beginning of the segment. So when there's four of us, one of us is Dawn, and she's talking about, you know, what she has to offer. Yeah, she seems really awesome and seems like she cares about, you know, the socioeconomics of it, that everybody can't. I guess there's other people who charge a lot for what she does, which seems like, you know, very, like, it makes sense. Like, you know, when we're talking to you guys about human experience and divinity, it sounds like she's on the path of divinity, which is really cool to be embracing all that you are. Because the human side would have been like, there's no way that somebody can do that, and but shoot, the other people have manifested that thing, and here it is, and then got somebody that is kind enough to share it with all of you for or 50 of you, or however many of you, for a low, well worth it price. So.
Oh yeah,
Who we talking about? Oh, Don.
yeah, because you
Don,
know.
my
I was all over
spirit
the place.
is my new adopted mom. Okay, but these
All
are
right,
my
y'all.
Reiki crystals from Dawn. They're so pretty. And I
Yeah.
got my Shungite selenite oil blend that I've been using every freaking day.
All right, y'all. Yes, Dawn, child. Go check her out, queendawnspirit.com. All right, who's up next? Who's up next?
We're gonna do Olivia.
Here we go, Barbara. Hold on, y'all. We got to give Barbara her moment. Here you go, Barbara. Child. There you go. Because you and your cousins keep coming in here with the VOHFYI. So I'm going to give you your quick moment, okay? Y'all see that? Y'all see Barbara? All right, Barbara. We love
Barbara
you,
Hutchinson, you need to go ahead.
we know we love you,
Go
child.
ahead.
You know we love you, child. That's okay. She had to have her moment. We gave it. We gave it. So don't say you ain't come over here and get your moment. All right. You said who we on?
I had somebody jump in my inbox the other day and tell me I need to pray. Lord. Olivia.
Oh yeah, okay. Olivia. Child, let's get into you, child, because you know, Barbara, child, she acted. We love you too. We love you too. Barbara, ain't that a song or something? Ain't that an old school?
Oh, that's all. It's
What's
like, yeah, old song where somebody's saying, "Hey, this is Barbara."
Hey, this is Barbara. I had to call you to talk woman to woman. woman to woman. Barbara.
It's like, I
Let
paid
me
the
get her again,
note.
y'all. Barbara, woman to woman. Y'all some fools. Okay, Barbara in here acting.
No,
Barbara
not the cousins, though.
okay, her and her whole cousins, they was in here cutting up, child. Okay. Amaris, you been praying. Okay.
In the prayer room, girl. In the prayer room.
They said, you heathen, you over there. You better get what they tell you, child.
I was like, well, who exactly do you want me to pray to? They didn't respond. You know,
all I keep hearing now is woman. Barbara. I am hollering. Y'all some fools. Okay, let's get into it. Miss Olivia, thank you, Spirit. Let the cars lead us to Olivia's message tonight. Ashe. Olivia. All right, let's get into it. For you, I got the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Fire. I don't know. I almost felt like you may have had this card before. I don't know. But anyway, what the Spirit is giving me to, this is talking about never underestimating yourself. It talks about like, you know, you do good, you hear your readings, and Spirit says she hears the shit, but then sometimes you go back to that thing in your mind, like, you gotta stop overthinking everything like, oh, I gotta do it this way because it has to be this way to look. This Spirit says stop that shit. They child. They tired of that with you. They're saying stop all of that. You kind of operating still in your headspace. So when balance comes up, like in a reading, Spirit is literally telling you that, you know, there's an area in your you know, in your life where you need this balance. And they're telling me this is, again, a lot of us, you know, get this in your head. There's nothing that you can't do to make your dreams come true. But they're talking about you, you know, acknowledging that part of yourself and really doing the work in this season. Like, you know, I know you've been doing it for so long, so boom, overnight, it's not going to change. But Spirit is like, stop. Like, no overthinking. If you got to overthink it, then just know that, you know, you're not operating. So check yourself every time you feel yourself doing this. But this is talking great energy. Like, there's nothing that's like, even though you may worry and say, oh, I needed to be this way to make it happen. This card says no. If you have the faith that you need to have and trust them, they're working it out for you. Ashe.
So funny thing, she's talking about strength because that is your card. Strength. All right, sis. So in this season, inner strength is so important. Sometimes we don't know how strong we are. We don't even realize how strong we are until we go back and kind of remember all the shit we've been through. There is some shit that some of us have been through that others would not have been able to make it through. Whether it would have been grief or pain or frustration or whatever. Some people are not as strong-minded or as strong-willed as others. That's why people kill themselves. That's why, people revert to drugs and abuse and alcohol and all kinds of stuff, because they're not as strong as other people. Or not that they're not as strong, but they have not yet found their strength. Okay, so you got to be really, really, really grateful for your inner strength and the power to pull yourself up out of bullshit. Because not everybody could do it. Not everybody could do it. It says you have the strength that you need inside of you to overcome any challenges, whether they be financial, physical, or mental challenges that you have. And a lot of challenges that you have, Spirit says you create them yourself. So also with that being said, you have to have the strength to know when enough is enough and when you're doing too much and when you're not doing enough. So that is also part of your inner strength. But it also says there's power in forgiveness. And so with that being said, it could be forgiving of other people, but most likely it's forgiving of yourself, because that's where healing starts, when you start to forgive yourself. So whatever it is and however you're feeling, go back and reflect on things. Things, like I said, things that you've been through, things that you've done, all that stuff. And then kind of feel like where you are now. You are so much stronger than you were 3-4 years ago. You are not the same person. You're not on the same path. You don't even have the same mindset. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of the challenges that you've overcome and the things that you face, and forgive yourself, because it's time to move forward, and it's time for this period of healing to go ahead and transition, come to an end, and move to a new subject. We're done. We have done all of our math, and we on to reading now. Okay, we out of there.
Oh, child, you hit that thing. Okay, go ahead. What you say? Say it again, child.
Also, it's also going to be a really good time for you to just sit in your happiness, sis. Be happy with who you are and appreciate who you are, and just kind of sit in it. It doesn't have to be acknowledged by everybody else. It doesn't have to be magnified and glorified across the whole universe, and not everybody has to be partaking in it. But what you're doing for you is very important, and you need to sit down and pay gratitude to yourself. Good job, whatever that looks like, whether it's I need a nap today, I did this, or good job me, or I'm gonna write an affirmation because I'm proud of me, or I'm gonna get my nails done, or whatever. Look, I'm the nail queen. If I feel like shit and I don't have no money, guess what? These are gonna look fucking great, probably better than they would look all year long if I'm in a drought, because this is I love myself. And sometimes you have to remind yourself, like, okay, new set of nails, new wig, whatever the fuck it is, I am the shit. All right? Say.
Ashe.
Okay. For you, Queen, I got 4, the Miser. And basically what the Spirit's just telling you is to just be careful about chasing material things. Like, in the human aspect, like a lot of times people's idea or social constructs, like, success is when you have X amount of dollars. So, work hard, do whatever you got to do to get them dollars, a certain type of house, and we can do vision boards and stuff like that. And that's all good, but Spirit wants to just remind you about the other things that really, like, it puts you at a high vibration. They don't make you feel depleted in just existing and just pursuing, happiness, but not necessarily materials, because, we all know that money can come and go, but it's that vibration that is high that is going to make a sustainable, money constantly coming to you. So it's not like we don't want to chase this $50. We want to chase the feeling that the $50 gives to us, and make sure to, like, keep leveling up with that, so that we bring more and more to us without having to break our back to earn every dollar. So Spirit's just saying, stay in that, because again, you're having a human experience, but you're bringing your divinity with you, which says, I know that I don't have to, break my back or have, certain conversation with people or kind of hold money to myself, because what then ends up happening is you start operating out of a feast and famine, relationship with money. Well, I worked, this hard for this money, so it's that much more important to me, but it's not on this, like, it's not giving me the high it could give me if I was just already there. If without it, I'm just already joyful, I'm just happy. And now this is just kind of a compliment, as we say, to what's already going on, the icing on the cake. So then you'll have a different relationship with money and understand, like, you know, when you would, like, if you have a millionaire and they go bankrupt, but they already got that relationship with money where they know how to create it, they know how to make it. Like, they may be upset that they went bankrupt, but they got the that thing that just attracts it to them over and over and over again. They don't have this relationship where they can't take certain risks or do certain things, or you know, feel like I don't have to worry about it so much, you know. So don't bring that vibration of like this, you know, tight holding on or deficiency with it, because that's not what's going to be sustainable. What's going to be sustainable is you just, you know, knowing and feeling all the other joys, all the other types of abundance to get you attracting, you know, your house and your cars and all this other stuff that you want. Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe. All right, so let's double check where we at right now. Let's see.
We got Mackenzie next.
All right, Miss Kenzie, you up next. Where you at? And just to up to date, to skip the line, we got Miss Jules. Oh Lord, Jules, that like my other girl child. Mama, listen, we got Dawn, Diamond, and Jules is in the building. Peace to the Queen, Jules. Thank you, Jules. 1111. I don't know if you want an ancestor reading, beautiful, but I don't know. I feel like, you know, we're gonna go there for you. We're gonna go there. I feel like it's ancestor. Okay. Ashe. She said, I'm here. All right, so let's get into it. Miss Kenzie. All right, where's Spirit? Where's Spirit? Okay. I'm gonna sage y'all. She said, right, Red Tiger, right on time.
All right.
Okay. Everything was timely. Ashe, you are welcome,
Okay.
beautiful.
Cool.
There's a lag in my stupid
Hey,
comment.
Jewel. She in YouTube. Thank you so much, y'all. We appreciate you guys so much. If you're in YouTube, make sure you're hitting the like, subscribe button, telling a friend to tell a friend. Y'all know we do this thing each and every Monday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look, I said Water Tiger. I done made up a whole name. Listen, every week, y'all know I start making up stuff, you know, as the show goes on, okay?
I don't know, but when Tiger was doing her reading, all I kept hearing was, it's hard out here for a pill. Look, he's got to get the money.
Push that
You got a whole lot of
Now, listen, I don't know where the hell your mind at. You see where her wand is at, right? Okay, Ashe. But
I don't know, but that's what happened. That was the song. Spirit gave it to me to give to y'all. All right.
Okay, listen, not Spirit was like it's hard out here for a pimp. Okay,
It is hard out here.
that was her. That was her and her shit though, y'all. That was her.
You never know, too, right?
Spirit was giving that shit. Okay, Spirit was talking to her ass. Okay.
Probably.
Spirit said, "What? It's hard out here. Cool."
It ain't supposed to be.
Y'all know we be acting up, child. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. Miss Kenzie, thank you again for joining. And, you know, I told y'all I'll be monitoring like the likes and stuff, and y'all still don't be listening. So I hope, you know, y'all start listening. Again, I know on YouTube, y'all be kind of like, well, we've been waiting every week. So tonight I said, I'm going to try, you know, I got y'all. I'm going to try to look out, you know. I'm going to try. Ashe. That's all we can do is try. Kenzie. Kenzie, Queen, goddess, beautiful. We gotta get you all the look, light jumping and everything, child. My light be jumping on certain people, child. I got the 4 of Earth, the 4 of Earth. This card is heavy, and when I look at it for you, it's a heavy money energy card. This is talking about managing your money correctly. Like when you look at the woman, she kind of looking at her down, and she got her pocketbook in her hand, child, but that thing ain't quite filled with where it needs to be filled. It's talking about the extremes and how you allowing money to go out and like the reasoning behind you spending money. So I don't know if you may spend it emotionally or this is whatever, but they're talking about the impulses or how you're making decisions with where the money is going out. So Spirit's kind of saying, look, it's time to kind of make some smart decisions with the money. Let's sit back and write down if you ordering, if you spend, you eating out, whatever you got to kind of like, control and analyze. Spirit is saying, look, this is going to be the time now because you want to, to have this money, you want to make sure you're straight. But sometimes in order to attract that, you got to be a little bit more, consistent with it. She said she's been budgeting. And I know, child, they on you, child. Listen, but we won't have to tighten the budget up. Okay. You say you've been budgeting, but Spirit know what Spirit knows. So, we do not lie on this channel, child. But what I do know is that keep consistent with it. I keep hearing that. Just keep consistent with it, because the goals that you have, when you do that, Spirit is going to say, you know what? They're going to throw you like a little bone, a little miracle. Like, it says that you also got to learn. The last part I'll give you is that Spirit is showing me you got to see things as black or white. Like, there's no gray. So if this is something where somebody is showing you something about themselves, it could be a relationship, friend, or whatever. Things are not gray, they're black or they're white. So like, it's like when I look at your actions, you showing me exactly what I need to see. So I'm not going to sit up here in my mind and whatever this is, they're telling me, I don't know if this is happening now or to come, but remember this and write it down. Things are not black and white. I mean, things are not gray. They are black and white. That's it. Black or white. That's it. Okay. Keep that in mind and just keep yourself clear to what's around you. For some reason, they want me to emphasize that. So remember, like I said it again before I messed it up, child, there's no gray area. They're either black or they're white. Okay. Ashe.
Ashe.
Now I got Michael Jackson in my head, y'all. Lord.
Okay.
I got the 2 of winner for you. The 2 of winner for you. Look, sis, why are you making choices that are not for you but for other people? You're making choices, you're making decisions, you're doing things, going throughout your day, and you're thinking about everybody but you. Everybody but you. You are important, because you can't pour into anybody else if there's nothing in your cup. So if everybody's coming to you for this drink and you ain't got nothing for you, there's nothing else in here. How are you still giving them something? You can't give them shit. There's nothing else to give. Like, I don't have anything. Blood, sweat, tears, y'all took it all. Like, I'm Skeletor over here. There's nothing left, okay? Stop doing things for other people. Indecision and not making decisions or making the wrong decisions or just being indecisive and procrastinating. Those are all things that are going to manifest into shit that you don't need in your life. So with that being said, and even like speaking on what Sis just said about the budget, you may very well be budgeting, and it could just be confirmation that you are doing what you're supposed to
say
do.
that. Right. Mm-hmm.
However, it took you a while to get there. There was procrastination involved with it. So this card is just confirming what she said. Stop procrastinating. Whatever it is that makes you feel like, maybe not that, maybe not yet, maybe not today, I don't know, I'm not sure. Whatever that feeling is, try to find the root cause of that feeling and eliminate it, because that's toxic energy that's entering into your mind stream. And you got to get rid of that, because you're manifesting to something bigger. You go into something bigger, and you are not trapped. It is an illusion. It is not real. It is not true. You are not stuck. You can get up and go right now if you want to.
Oh, okay.
The only reason that, you're not moving the way you want to move, or things are not manifesting as fast as you want them to manifest, is because your intentions are not clear, because there's still a lot of indecision, a lot of procrastination, a lot of, I can't do it. I'm trapped. I'm stuck. I don't want to be here, but I can't move forward because X, Y, Z. Let me tell you, when you move forward, X, Y, Z follows you if it's meant for you, okay? Ashe.
I have to say this real quick, because Spirit, listen, I heard this comment right here. Spirit just addressed this comment that you said, Queen. They said you said this live made you a bit emotional because I'm trying. It seems like I'm getting nowhere. No, this is what they wanted you to know. You are being tested. And so you see how when you get reading, sometimes Spirit will talk, we're on a quick live. So sometimes they'll tell you about either where you've been or a reminder of where you need to go. But what they wanted to know is that you said that you're doing what you're doing, right? So it shouldn't make you emotional. It should make you say, you know what, this is confirmation. I heard them. So you get tested, because sometimes if that gets thrown your way, you see how you got wavered. Stand on what the fuck you know. Spirit is saying that this is where the problem is lying. So it's more almost about you kind of needing to connect your mind and realize that when somebody tells you, oh, well, you need to make sure, that's a reminder that says, okay, I'm on the right path. Don't take it as, oh, I'm not. Don't go there. That's what the problem is. I'm sorry I had to interrupt, but Spirit just told me that's what it is. So no. Don't let it get you fucked up. You are on the right path. They just want you to know you get tested. Spirit does that to me all the time. I could be doing everything they said. They'll come in and throw me some shit. And I'm like, what happened? But remember that when they do that, that's not just for no reason. They're doing that to test your ass. Don't fail. My light jumping. Ashe. Go ahead, Red Tiger.
Ashe. And likewise, as soon as I saw that comment, Spirit, like, push that shit out. They were just like, if she let her know, just the fact that you're saying you're trying, and check, see, I ain't no nurse, but I know your pulse is here somewhere. You got a pulse, you know what I mean? Like, people underestimate and, like, you know, kind of like act like it ain't no big deal to be trying.
Right.
The fact that you're trying, that's a process. That's an ing. You didn't try. I tried, and then just throw your hands up. You know what I mean? You didn't say, "Oh well, later on I will." You're trying, which is a huge deal. So you have to acknowledge that. But then let me know there's a lot of ways that you need to learn to give yourself credit where credit is due, and that you came here to be on a journey. You didn't come here, like I said, with two football teams. Let's just forget the game and let's just declare one of them the winner, right? Because that's what we want to do. We want to see who wins, right? Let's just skip it. No, you're trying as part of your football game. You're trying as part of your boxing match. Like, we didn't come there just to see somebody get knocked out and lay down for 2 seconds or win in 2 seconds. We want to watch your whole journey unfold, Queen, which means you got to have one.
Okay. Okay.
One of the card that they gave me for you was receptivity. And this kind of goes along with your comment, actually, because what Spirit's trying to remind you is to be receptive to what you have going on. And so you're trying. So now's the time to say that's a very good thing that you said about yourself, and just I hope that in the future it leads to emotions of gratitude and tears of joy, because everybody ain't trying. You know what I mean? And it's not that you're comparing yourself to anybody, but just the fact, to me, trying just says improvement. It says that you're trying to do better, trying to be somebody, that you can just be proud of, and just know your soul, your source is already proud of you. So really, to me, what you're trying to do is get your human side on board with what your soul and source already know. That's the trying, to get you to understand that they expect for you to, have different situations and contrast or whatever. But make sure you're in receiving mode, which means make sure your chin is up and you're on a positive vibration, so that when something goes wrong or when you're not where you want to be right now, you say, hey, I'm not where I want to be right now, but I know this is a journey. I know that I'm getting there. I know what this is going to, where I'm going to, and I'm enjoying the unfolding it. And I'm going to receive whatever it is that Spirit is here to give me. Okay. If there's something, the direction I'm going into, and it feels like, it's a little rough or whatever, I can receive it and say, hey, what lesson am I supposed to learn? What am I supposed to do next? I don't have to question why this is happening, because I trust that everything is working out for my good. So they want you to get in that receiving mode, which tells me that you're already in a space where you take somebody trying and they recognize, hey, I'm trying. And that's good. For right now, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Ashe.
And just know, Spirit do that. I'm telling you, Spirit will get on you about some shit. But when they do that, you headed in the right direction. So don't ever feel like, oh, they telling I'm trying and they not no, that's not Spirit. Spirit is not like, oh, everything is cool. But no. They will harp on something to send you reminders. So you, girl, child, the energy I feel for you, stick with what you're doing. Just know that, hear what they're telling you so you don't fall back. Okay. Don't ever take messages from Spirit like, oh, this is love. This is them giving you what you need. Okay. I say, child,
Okay.
child. You know, this is
We got Miss Lola Bunny.
my niece, child. I gotta get my niece all the way together, honey. Miss Lola Bunny, our day one, our soon to be one of the moderators on the YouTube, but I gotta, y'all gotta remind me because I don't know how to do it. I ain't gonna lie, because I ain't one of those who be knowing and child, I don't know.
I can't help with the moderator on YouTube, but I can make her a moderator in the group in Facebook.
Look that breakthrough. The breakthrough. You can do everything on YouTube too, beautiful, because you got owner rights. So remember that. Okay, I love it here. We love
No,
y'all
I don't know how. I don't know how.
Oh, got you.
Yeah. I know I'm an owner. I'm a co-owner, y'all.
To the guy, okay, co-owners, whatever I said, child.
We
love y'all here too. We know in this space we speak our truth and our healing, and that's what it's about. So we can be honest. This is family over here, child. Okay, so y'all can be honest, and we be honest with y'all. It's no lies. All right, Miss Lola, let's get into it. I'm excited, Lola. Let's see what Spirit has for you this week, beautiful.
Ashe.
And I'm a little blunt tonight, y'all, because I got a headache. But it is with love that I give you these messages, okay? It is with love.
Okay. Well, listen, my clients know. They be like, well, Moon, I thought I was. They know I tell them. I give it to them the way Spirit gives it to me, the real. And we know we work through it together so that way y'all know, like, this ain't a judgment space or no, this is a space of healing and love, child. That's what it is.
Who did I have? I did a reading with Miss Diamond. And I had told her, I said, you got to excuse me because I cuss and stuff. And I was like, I'm just really blunt. She was like, oh, it's okay because Moon's really blunt with me too. I was like, go ahead.
Tell her, you said, who? Okay, right. Where you get it from, child? Let them know. I tell you, no, you got to give it to them the way it feels.
I was like, all right, well, she's like my mentor, so that's what.
She said, absolutely. Diamond, no.
Yes,
okay, thank you, Lola. Lola, day one. Lola, no. Lola been rocking with us for fucking we've been doing this almost a year, y'all. Lola been Diamond laughing. Diamond, no. I'm like, Diamond child. Diamond child.
I so loved her too, by the way. Diamond was a joy.
That damn Diamond child.
She was an absolute joy to read. I loved her.
But Dawn, this is not listen. Dawn is listen. That queen, that goddess birthed some beautiful children.
Dawn said she gonna be my spiritual mother. I said, oh, I have a mother now. I feel like sis got kids and shit.
Okay, I got all kinds of. I got a niece now. We're my niece now. I had to get her right, child. I got to check on you from time to time, honey. Okay, I had to slow you down. Okay, Diamond. Ooh, child, don't get Diamond going, honey.
I love her.
Oh my God, Diamond, you crazy, child. Child, I forgot who we on because y'all got me laughing, honey. Who we on?
Lola.
Lola, child, they got me forgetting you, honey. Let me hold on. Give me a second to connect. Oh, okay. All right, Miss Lola. Let's see what the cards speak. Thank you, Spirit. Let's guide me to the card for Miss Lola. Ashe. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Lola, child. Lola. She's nah, Mr. Hilarious. Okay. You are on I am newer to this freely. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. We love you. You a day one, child. I feel like you a day one. You a day one because you be helping our people out in the comments. That's what we do this thing for. Ain't nobody bigger than nobody. Okay. We got to help each other. So anyway. Hey. Yeah, Ashe. All right. For you, Lola, I love it. I got the sun card. And so, it's so funny. I love from my avenue where I can see that people can't see, like your aura right now with the sun is it's like a golden glow. Spirit is saying this, look, a time of great joy and success is coming for you. Like but here's one thing. They want you to realize and stick into this vibration. There's some outside forces that, you may not, they some snakes. There's some people who may backbite and talk. They're saying, fuck all of that. There's not time for that in this season. Spirit is wanting you to kind of focus on your joy. Like you have this golden glow. This is time when Spirit gives you the golden glow, it's time to elevate and level up on these people like you've been doing. You don't got time to it. Spirit just saying, keep yourself focused, okay? Giving a lot of appreciation to Spirit, in this season, talking to them, knowing that they're riding with you. Spirit says also, like, the completion of something is coming. So I feel like you're going to be completing something soon or whatever this energy is. But Spirit is like, look, once you complete this thing, they want you to level up. I told you, they show me you actually listen. There's no setbacks here. I don't give a fuck what happened. I don't give a fuck you pregnant. There is something out there for you that's something like bigger. I told you, they see me you creating something that's like movie set. Like this thing, I don't always remember shit, but Spirit is revealing this to me and showing it to me again. It's like, you're going to level up. And so in order to do that, you got to really get your vibration together, because they say, you struggle with a lot of stuff. And so sometimes you seem like, oh yeah, everything is cool. Just like a lot of us. But for you, when you go through those low moments, it throws you off a little bit. Stick to your vibration that shows you this outside forces. You don't have time for that shit. You do not have time for it. You are the sun. You are moving. Look at my light. You are moving into a different direction. So know that. Give the appreciation and the praise to Spirit to tell them thank you for moving me and doing different. I don't care what happened, what showed up. Everything that's happening for me is for my highest good. That's an affirmation. Write that shit down, child. Ashe. Yes, level up on them.
Level beautiful. I get the Princess of Winter. Your daughter is coming through in your reading. I'm not sure if this is the daughter that you already have or the one that you are carrying, because I don't know if we've gotten confirmation of sex yet for that baby. But this is definitely your daughter coming through. It's saying that she is the indigo child. She is the chosen one. She's going to be very special. She has gifts. She has gifts. She has gifts. She has gifts. She is very truthful. She is realistic. And she's going to be a force to be reckoned with. When I tell you, nurture these gifts in this child. Pay special attention to them. When she tells you things, like when she's playing and she tells you things like kids tell you, like the Barbie did this or whatever, pay attention, because she's going to have some spiritual messages for that ass. Okay. And you can be thinking she's just playing with these dolls, and she's going to be really talking to her grandmother, talking to her great grandmother, talking to whoever comes up in there. She is. Also, that there's going to be some information that can really help you, but might be difficult to hear. I don't know if this is regarding your son or your daughter. I know that one of them has special needs. So I'm not sure which one. But you're going to be getting some information that is going to be really beneficial to this child, but you're not going to want to hear it. So I don't know if you have issues sometimes receiving everything when doctors or people tell you, like, okay, with autism, people told me for a long time with autism, I have a child who's autistic, that she was never going to be able to read, that she was never going to be able to write, that she was never, and I had some things to say about that, and it's not true, and she can read and write just fine, and she's perfectly fine. However, sometimes people will tell us things that we don't want to receive when it comes to our children. So with that being said, whatever these people tell you, take it with an open heart, receive it, but also know that the help that they're able to provide is going to be very, very, very beneficial to the child. And that's the most important part. Not bickering back and forth of do I agree or disagree, but what is going to be more beneficial for this child in the long run. Also, speak your truth, but speak it with kindness. Sometimes we can be a little hard to handle as females, especially spiritual females, especially Black spiritual females. We can be a little bit much with our mouth. So knowing that, and also with your hormones and stuff you got going on, sis, just know that sometimes when we speak our truth, it can come off very harsh. And we want to make sure we speak it with kindness, and then people are more open to receiving it when it doesn't sound like a command, but more of a suggestion. But that is all I got for you with that. But I did pull an oracle card for you because you're a day one. Okay, here it is. Okay. And the card says, "I wonder what will happen next." This says be prepared for an adventure, prepared for change, and a pause before any immediate action, because we are pausing so we can be prepared. Get prepared mentally, get prepared financially, get prepared physically, because your next chapter isn't just Lola the mom or Lola the makeup artist or Lola the hairdresser. Your next chapter is so much more than that, sis. So be prepared and be thankful, give gratitude to spirit, and pay attention to them kids, okay?
Ashe. How do we get a private reading? Let me go ahead and pin the website. Go ahead, Red Tiger.
For you, I have what do you need to release? Okay. And so, spirit gives me that you're growing. Again, they just want to make sure that you're trying to consistently release so that it's not doesn't have this whole bottleneck effect where sometimes it's like, you pushing yourself to kind of get through. And the next thing you know, you're feeling a little overwhelmed. And it's like, whoo, where did all that come from? I don't even know what it all is. And it's kind of like overtaking me. So again, just make sure like they're kind of saying like, if you just release consistently, then you don't have that big blow up effect and you can kind of just like be present and acknowledge what's going on. Like if there's a day that's tough or something you're thinking about that's tough or rough or whatever, acknowledge it when you can. Try not to let it be too many days before you kind of acknowledge it, deal with it, take a step back, be thankful for it, be grateful for it, because it's working out to your better good in some way, whether you can see it or not. And then, kind of try to move on. But you don't want to have this effect of where you're just kind of holding your breath and kind of getting through, because eventually you will have to let go and it's going to be a lot. The other thing is, Spirit's giving me that you have a very deep beauty that you're not fully aware of. And it's like you are growing, but you still have this, like, if you consider that like a lot of the information or a lot of the beauty is within the seed, and it's like you still have this protective layer on your seed. You haven't allowed yourself to like open up or sprout or just kind of like share some of your gifts and wisdom more so with, people, and that beauty and that side of yourself that you just kind of keep a little guarded. And just know that as you do that, it's going to make you feel freer. Like, yes, we do kind of worry about vulnerability and this and that, but like, even if it's just sharing your craft with somebody that is just, I don't know, maybe they just down on themselves for a while because they just been having it rough and you want to give them a day of beauty. I mean, you may not even have that kind of time, or you just want to share a little moment with them or whatever, but they're just giving me that you have all these things, and sometimes sharing it, even though you may kind of like stay back from it a little bit, is actually going to help you to feel better. Because when you're giving, we are vibrational beings. So when you're like giving in a way that like feels good to you, that just because kind of thing, that it'll actually like help you to raise your vibration. Ashe.
Ashe. Look, Spirit is in this thing tonight, speaking. Like they always in this thing, but they speaking tonight, y'all. So anyway, thank y'all for tapping in. For those who just joined us, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Y'all come in here and get this good energy, y'all. Shout out to all the goddesses and the guys in the building. We appreciate y'all. Let's keep this thing moving, okay?
Tiffany.
Tip, you at? Tip, you up next, child. You are so welcome, Lola. Now we not done, Tyrone. This thing moving and grooving, child. Okay.
You're welcome, beautiful.
And those who have waited for the free list, please stick around, because again, I'm going to try to pick some people. I don't know how many. It's not going to be that many, child, but some people so that we
actually, don't y'all jump on it now because it's over at 11. So I'm not writing no more names down after 11. But our free list is actually not as long as it normally is.
Okay, that's what I said. I'm gonna try to. We're gonna try to tap in. We're gonna give a lot of. This is the healing. Our 25 days of healing. So we giving healing and love. Jacqueline, you are so welcome. All right, Tiff, you up next. All right, so I'm clearing some energy out. Thank you guys for coming in again. I'm gonna repeat it. Hit the like, subscribe button if you're in YouTube. If you're on Facebook, hit the like, leave a heart, leave a comment, do something. Okay, I tell y'all, do something, child.
And look, y'all who have received anything from our 25 days of healing challenge and you have posted or said something about it, I really appreciate it because all of the products and everything, they come out of our pockets and stuff. So we appreciate y'all saying whatever, shouting us out, and we really hope that you use it for your personal healing benefits because that's what we sent it for.
Okay, 25 days of healing. Don't come over here and say, oh, no, they don't do nothing. No, we're healing, helping, giving back. That's what it's for. And when y'all come on here, when people in the comments are feeling this stuff and telling y'all certain things, no, this is spirit. Okay, so this is a family unit. Ashe.
Ashe.
All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let me connect for a moment for Miss Tiffany. All right, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangels. We asked the cards. Lead me to from Miss Tiffany. She said, General. So we general tonight, child. Ashe. Ashe. All right, for you, Miss Tiffany, I got the 5 of wind, and this card talks about, can you look at it? Behind this person, you see people, blah, 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 but there's some energies behind this person that are not for them. It says an unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happy. So Spirit is kind of saying like, look, okay, you got to avoid people who lack integrity, who kind of you got to question or you got to doubt. They know that you can be a loner, Spirit says, but what they want you to do in this season, don't just look at friends and whatever. They want you to look around the whole circle. And if people are not aligning like where you're going or whatever this is, watch them because there's people who are taking you for granted. They don't understand. They don't understand you, Queen. They keep telling me like, your heart space is so pure and so good, and Spirit keeps saying they know that. But yet, because of all this energy, they want you to be able to release some of this shit and people around you. I don't give a fuck who it is, what it is. They want you to let some go. They say, avoid people who have questionable motives. So let's take a scan and a peek of people around us and say, look, this card talks about, you see a little in the background, it's just like snakes. It's people who that, you got to watch. And so watch people. But at the same time, Spirit is also saying like, this is a time for you to also go into your heart and move in a different direction for yourself. Okay. Ashe.
Ashe. Tiffany, I do not know if you are in a relationship right now currently. But if you are, I get the 6 of summer for you. And the 6 of summer is talking about either the rebirth of an old relationship or or a new relationship coming kind of in. Not necessarily like a whole relationship, but like a love energy or an old romance. Or it could be the rebirth of a romance that you currently have, kind of like sparks coming back, or if y'all been beefing, it's gonna kind of lighten up, things of that nature. But also with that being said, Spirit wants you to kind of go back to your past. Go back to the first time you got your heart broke, right? The first time you got your heart broke. Remember when you got your heart broke, how you felt in that moment. And then subconsciously you put up a brick. You put this brick up and you was like, that's not going to happen again. Okay, cool. And then the next time somebody hurt you, would have been your mom, your dad, your sister, your cousin, another boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, you put another brick up. Maybe you put 2 or 3 up. So it's this wall that you've been building since you were a child, okay? And so Spirit wants you to go back to before you built the wall, to how you felt when you started putting these bricks up, because it's a season of knocking shit down, sis. We got to knock these walls down because what's happening is we get stuck behind our own walls. We trap ourselves in. We've been sitting here for so long. I'm 34 years old. For 34 years, I've been putting walls up. And now I'm stuck in a box that I've created for myself, my own personal prison of emotion that I created for myself.
Yeah.
And we get so confused, like, well, why didn't this dude come and knock the wall down if he loved me so much? Why didn't he jump over and join me in my personal hell?
Mhm.
No, it's your responsibility to knock your walls down, sis. It's your
Mhm.
responsibility. And once you've knocked your walls down, who's ever still standing on the other side, that's who's for you. So go back and do some reflecting, do some shadow work if you can, but just try to remember things a little differently. Not not in a victim way either. Not, oh, this was this and this was that. Because sometimes you go back and you look, and like, even me personally, I can go back and look and I can admit, rightfully so, I was toxic to some people when I was younger. I was the toxic one. It was me to blame. So sometimes we got to go back and look at that, because in the moment, I didn't feel toxic. I didn't feel like it was my fault or I was doing anything wrong. But now that I'm older and I know better and my third eye is open, I can go back and look at that situation and be like, oh shit, I was the toxic one. I was the one. Somebody should have smacked the shit out of me. It was me.
Mm.
So sometimes we have to go back and reflect, take ownership if that's what needs to be done. But whatever you need to do, Spirit is saying, like, there's some healing. Remember events differently.
Mhm.
Remember them differently, okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay.
Ashe.
All right, for you, Queen, I got 44 environment. And basically what Spirit is giving me is, yeah, you need to watch who you got surrounding you, and I guess the energy that they also want me to have you ask yourself is, what makes me give, and to whom. And it's, Spirit loves when we give and everything, but they want to know the energy behind it, and they want you to think of the energy behind it. Is it simply because you want people to feel good, but to what extent and why, and what about you, and just all those kind of things. Like, sometimes there can be an energy of just liking the feeling of giving, but also wanting certain types of approval, and we don't really realize it because sometimes that part of it is just so deep and it's so buried, and we don't even know what's there. We just think like, oh, I just like to give. I just like to make sure everybody's happy. I just, if I see something, and maybe that's 40% of it, but maybe there's a 60% that's like, well, this also makes me feel like in that moment, like I am somebody, that I am, because they're giving me this energy where you don't really fully know that just on your own, as you are, if you never did one thing for anybody else, you are still worthy, you are still great, you still deserve to exist, you still should have that same vibrational feeling whether you give to somebody else or you don't. So, Spirit's saying now is kind of a time to really check that and really do the work and see, like, where does this come from? And do I feel like if I never gave another thing to a person, do I still get that high? Do I still get that feeling like I'm accepted and I am, loved and embraced, and people would still be around me or whatever? Because you do have an energy of takers around you, which, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, because once you learn to protect your energy, once you learn what this energy of giving really looks like and to what extent, then it's not going to really matter. Like, like when you get strong enough, that's not going to matter who's around you, because you're just simply going to be like, well, I know who I am. I don't have to do certain things, and if these are the people that wouldn't be there for me or interact with me as much if I wasn't giving them something, hey, I'll find that out. I'll find that out quickly by not giving stuff for a while and see how I feel on the inside. If there's something that's just doesn't feel right, and I feel like it's beyond just the fact that, just that vibration of giving, then I have to really investigate it and see, what kind of trauma does this come from, where I feel like almost like, I don't know, like almost like I have to in order to really feel that love, or that, whatever that is, that missing, to fill up that hole, kind of, so to speak. So just be aware of that, Queen. But other than that, they're just telling you, like, have that faith in yourself, have that faith in your dreams, go ahead and pursue it, and just for a while take some of that energy that you give to others and just pour it right on into you. And those who really belong in your environment, will still cheer for you, will still want to be around you. They're not going anywhere. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. Y'all done listen. So much energy is on here tonight. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. First of all, they kept moving my light, and I'm like, okay, hold on, Ashe. But then my light blew out for a second. I'm trying to like get my other light. Listen, there's so much energy on here. I can promise y'all. Okay.
All right, y'all. We got Jill for an ancestor reading.
All right, Miss Jill, ancestor reading. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to move my light over real fast. Into this little thing. I hope it worked right. I don't know, y'all.
Jazzy, I'm about to come out to Hawaii and visit you. I need to go to Hawaii.
Okay.
I need a vacation.
Oh shit! I done messed with the wrong one. Hold on, y'all. Child, Moon over here. Okay, I'm over here with the wrong stuff and don't know how to put it back together right. But okay, it doesn't matter. We're gonna keep it moving how we do. That's good enough right there. Okay, see, we back. Ashe. So you said we are with who for ancestor?
Who got lipstick on? She said, okay, lipstick. She must be talking about you.
Oh, lipstick. Child, because Moon feeling crazy tonight. So, you know, I had to do a little sucker looking crazy, okay? You know, we got the girl boss, even though she's a woman, but still, y'all got the point. The female energy.
All right, so all y'all bitches wanted to wear fitted and not even tell me that it was fitted night. I need to go get me one.
Red Tiger always wear her fitted,
This
child.
always wears a fitted. What else am I going to tell you? It's a regular night.
Well, let me get one so I can wear one too. Y'all, see, y'all just motherfucking cop blocking.
Don't listen to her, okay?
Cop blocking on that.
All right, whatever. Okay. Give me a moment to connect. I'm not gonna pay her no mind, child. Because listen, she know. I don't even know. I was crazy. So I was like, you know what, girl, ball. Okay, cool. Throw that on.
Whatever.
That was you cannot go wrong, child. Right? She jumbo mad, right? You see it, right? She hating.
Yeah, because I had to comb out all these naps so I could look cute, and everybody else got on a hat and didn't even tell me.
Why?
I didn't comb mine. I don't never comb my naps out every week.
Well, ain't nothing new. What you Let me connect, child. Ain't nobody got
I couldn't find my good ponytail, so I had to wear my real one.
I couldn't find mine either. Me, Joey Bean.
Because I looked at our last live and I was like, oh, I look a mess. I can't look like that tonight, honey. No.
Oh, y'all so fool. Thank you, sis. I like the real one. They said they like the real one better anyway. So see.
Oh, you like my real ponytail better? Whatever. Y'all know I was doing it with that fake ass ponytail. That shit was trying to come off and everything.
Whatever. Give me a moment to connect because you get on my damn nerves. Okay, Ashe.
We're on V Jelly Bean, right?
We are. We're doing Miss Jilly. Tune in, Miss Jill. It's your turn.
Say Jelly Bean. Oh man.
That ponytail is my alter ego, y'all. Y'all better like it.
Thank you. Okay, child. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button. Okay, let's go.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, okay.
Baby. Destiny made me sick. She said that's for you and him to like. No, that's for me to like.
I don't know what this is.
Help me to the card. Thank you. All right, thank you, Masha. All right, y'all. So we're doing the ancestor reading for Miss Jilly Bean. She became one of our day ones because she supports. Okay, so when I meditated, I asked Spirit to connect and see who they brought forward. And you know, Jelly Bean, I'm gonna try to tell you, child, this is your husband again, child, because his crazy ass, when I was meditating, I heard him say, can you give me a chance? I'm like, I never said I wasn't gonna give you a chance. He wanna like explain himself, right? But as he comes in, I let him like, you know, kind of say what he was trying to say, but he was like rambling on about it. I'm like, well, get to the point. What? So anyway, as I listen to his message, I want to hear this. What he's kind of giving to me, he's talking about your daughter. He said, I don't care what you say. She got everything from me. Like, he's trying to make it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's him. He said, but he wants to say this. He don't want to take anything away from you. You know what I'm saying? He like, you know what I'm saying? She a good ass fucking mother. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? She a good ass fucking mother. But he kind of drew me to a card that made me kind of think about it. It's the Four of Wind. And so for some people, it's like meditation, whatever. But when I studied it for you from Spirit, it talks about allowing yourself more time before making the decision. So it's almost like he giving me like you've been thinking about something, or you have a pending decision that you're trying to do, but don't rush yourself. Don't feel like, oh, I got to figure this out right now, or I'm not happy. Like, he like, slow down, shawty. Like, he like, slow down for a second. He says, you know he fucked you up in certain ways, you know what I'm saying? But he like, take some time to get yourself some sleep. Like, I don't know if you waking up and maybe something comes on your mind and you're not sleeping like properly, or whatever this may come, or whatever this is. I don't know if this is now or this is to come. But what he wants you to know is that because you are so good, he said, honestly, he didn't really deserve you, but he would have never really told you that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have never told her that shit. He's like, for what? He said, I was a hot-headed ass nigga. You know, he knew he was hot-headed. Like, he just didn't listen. But he says, for real, like, you are somebody who is good. Like, you will give somebody the last of the last or whatever. That's how you are. And so now he's saying, now that he is on that side, when it comes to your daughter, I think he's more talking about her growing as she gets older. He says that he's going to make sure that she's guided. I don't know if she's going through something like in her mind, or, you know, whatever this may be, or feeling like some way, whatever. But he's like, you know, whatever she may be getting ready to go through, or she's going through now, he going to make sure that shit is cleared up. He's up there. He didn't do what he had to do before. He felt like he abandoned y'all. He left y'all, but he going to make sure shit is covered now. Ashe.
Ashe. I cannot remember this, so I'm just gonna give you the energy that I got. I get a female energy. I feel like it might be your mom, but if I'm wrong and your mom is living, then it's definitely your grandmother. But I really feel like a motherly energy.
No, it's her mom, Queen of Cups. It's her mom. Go ahead.
Her mom. Okay.
In spirit. Go ahead, Ashe.
So mom is here, and she's just over and over and over, my baby. I love you, baby. My baby. I love you, baby. She's very, very, very proud of you, and she knows that like right now you're a little bit in like a confused space, or maybe like Moon said, like you're trying to make decisions and you're not really sure what the decision should be. So you may be feeling like really confused right now. And she said, just trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. She says she's sending you some signs, so pay attention. Also, write down your dreams. If you can remember anything, put a pen and a paper next to your bed for when you wake up. And you wake up in the middle of the night, write down what you think you remember, what you think you saw, how you feel. Whatever it is that you can remember in that moment, write it down and reflect on it again in about 33 days. Give it 33 days. Write it down for 33 days. Reflect on it again in 33 days. There's a message trying to be sent to you. What Moon said too is also very much correct. You don't have to make a decision now, but also remember that not making a decision is a decision. So a decision does need to be made. I get for you the Chariot. The Chariot. So this is telling me that there's going to be some travel in your near future. I don't know if you're thinking about relocating. I don't know if you're going on a trip. I don't know if this is for work, business, pleasure, whatever, but you're going to be going somewhere, okay? With that being said, success.
You
With
get
that
like
being
me.
said, success comes from dedication. Success comes from dedication. So, and self-discipline. So again, that goes back to these decisions. You have to make a decision in order for you to move forward. A rush decision, no, but a decision nonetheless. Also, stop sitting in, okay, I did a good job, whatever, it's no big deal. It's always a big deal when you did something that is commendable. So commend yourself for it. Be happy with yourself. Pat yourself on the back if that's what you need to do. Remember, we was in school, they used to be like, oh, you got the question right, pat yourself on the back. Okay, sis, pat yourself on. Yay! Yay for you. You did it, okay? Um, celebrate yourself. Whatever that means for you, do that. And sit in a space of I deserve this. Also,
Right.
you may be in the spotlight coming up soon. I don't know if this is with your job or what this is about, but you're gonna be kind of the center of attention. You're gonna be the spotlight. Everybody's gonna be looking at you. There's gonna be a lot of people appreciating you and kind of giving you the acknowledgement that you refuse to give yourself. And in that space, give yourself the acknowledgement that you deserve. Because like your mom is here, she's like, I love you, I love you, I love you. And you were left for a reason. Like you weren't taken because it wasn't your time. We left you here. She said, we left you here for a reason. So since you are the power, whether you want to be the power or not. And the power can be fucking heavy. So I know that shit can drain the shit out of you. It's heavy as fuck. However, it's on you. It's on you to break the generational curses. It's on you to move forward. It's on you to get the life that you want, the life you desire, the life that your daughter needs. That's on you. So go ahead and do that. I also get for you mortality. Mortality. And this card is saying life is brief, but it is bright and beautiful, and it is yours to live. Do with it as you okay? Ashe.
Ashe. Okay.
For you, I got a female energy queen saying, take control of the situation. We know you can do this. So it's got to be your mom, and she's just like, just you done been through so many things. Like this, just like you get through everything, and she's just like, there's just nothing that you can't deal with or get through. Like she knows that you got a lot, that you carry with you, a lot of past stuff or whatever, but she's just kind of like, like I guess, kind of like with the color purple thing with Celia, like I may be black, I may be whatever, I may be, but I'm here. So she's just saying, not that you're all that, but like just, like you got to know that sometimes, yeah, you've been through like a lot, sometimes more than your fair share as far as she's concerned, but just that beauty that shines through, like people would not even know what you've been through because of like that light. And she's like, that's the important part, like, she's saying, even sometimes when you remember people, like you could remember like some things that they did that wasn't cool or whatever, but you miss people, how much you love them, this or that, that's where you're at and that's who you are. And she's like, that gotta shine. 67 physical activity, it's like, one, keep it moving when some stuff is going on. Two, actually be moving, actually like do that thing that just makes you feel good. Just like, forget what you focused on and thinking about for that moment. Just get the movement. Like, I honestly, I feel like your mom hasn't really stopped moving since I saw her. Like to me, she's, she give me a little like, I don't know if that's Mary J or who, but she's just moving. She's having a good time. She just like, she just her person, her spirit, and she just what she want to let you know. That spirit of yours is like, people see it even when you don't see it. It just comes through. You're beautiful. She's like, she did a good job. You look just like her.
Oh my! I'm about to say that. I was say she's saying that because she got her whole face. That's why.
So, but But she's like, you know, you're a star and you need to shine, and don't let nothing bring you down. Ain't nothing. You got too many blessings. She wants you to focus on that. You know, she knows for sure life is hard and life can be hard, but you just have so much going for you. Just keep going. You got it. Keep going. She loves you. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, let me check and see if we caught up on the skip the line. Let's keep this thing moving real quick. Free people, don't go away. I promise if somebody is still here, I'm gonna rock with y'all. Make sure y'all get a reading. We got Miss Jules, and then we got Miss LaWanda for the general. Miss Jules, we're gonna do an ancestor reading for her. So let's go ahead and clear this energy. We sending so much love and good vibrations out to y'all. Jacqueline, you new child. I'm so glad you are enjoying us. I love your energy. You keep giving us nothing but good love. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Leave a heart. You've been leaving a lot of comments, so I know you got us, child. Oh, thank you so much. I love it. Ty, thank you so much for acknowledging when we was doing a reading. It was 11:11, so y'all pay attention. This is no lies here. Spirit, good energy. We trying to give y'all, that good healing. Okay, so let's get into it. We got Miss Jules for ancestor. Give me a moment to connect. She laughing. Kelly, I know you still rocking. I got you, Kelly. Kelly, I got you, Kelly. Okay, I shall. All right, y'all. Okay. Miss Jules. I know you ready, child. Cause spirit is ready for you, honey. I heard it through my quick meditation. Okay. Thank you. Let me take cards that you like. No. Oh. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, Ashe. I know you know, child. The Kennedy sisters, child, especially they don't play. They got each other. Dawn raised them correctly, honey. Okay. Awesomeness. We love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for coming in here and giving good vibes. That's what we on right now. We on healing, manifesting on some new stuff. Listen, Moon been kind of, but I'm going to be putting out some videos on my channel too, just kind of helping y'all. I've been stagnant. To my Patreon, shout out to y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have been patient with me, rocking with me. I'm giving content, but I'm going to give y'all what y'all need. But, Moon be having some stuff going on, child. Okay? Asha. All right. Jules said, hey, Diamond. She said, hey, sister. Right back to you. We love y'all, too. Y'all mom don't play. Dawn real funny. Let me tell y'all something about Dawn. Dawn don't play, okay? So she's not going to bring nobody over here if they not correct. Asha. Let's get into it. Thank you. Lead me to the message that you would like me to go to for you. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. It's so crazy. The part about it all is just so crazy. Okay. So this is the ancestor rating ancestor reading for Miss Jules. And so let's get into it. As I was meditating, I already know. The crazy part is some of y'all don't know, but some of the family knows. Where I'm doing, my desk, my office area, one of my I have an ancestor altar on my desk, and privacy, I'm not going to show it, but this is one of their family members, King Blair. And so it's funny that you come in asking for one, because here he comes, whether you ask for it or not, child. Here he is. Blair wanted to come in for you. He, first of all, when he comes in, he says, ha, with his laugh that he do. I'm like, Blair, child, please. He keeps saying, you thought I forgot about you. You thought I forgot about you. I'm like, Blair, stop. He says he didn't forget about you. He did not forget about you. he wants you to know that you were very important in his life as well. He says, as a kid growing up, no matter what, like, you were important in his life. He says he wanted you to know that he did not forget about you. He keeps repeating that to me. And he's laughing at me because he said I was like messing up my words. That's not how he said it. But I'm like, okay, Blair, but they get the point. So I have to acknowledge that because Blair is silly. But he wants you to know what he's drawn me to you for you is the 6 of water, the 6 of water. And so it kind of talks about that going back into a space in your life where you realize that it doesn't matter how things look. You have the power to control anything. Blair is like, you know, again, he's going to make sure things are good for you. But even when you say you're going to kind of like change this energy and not overthink or doubt yourself, you are another one who kind of goes back to that. So he wants you to get back into a space in your life where you realize and trust him. He says he got it. He says, he says, watch what he does. I don't know what he means to you, Queen, but he keeps telling me that he's about to, I don't know if he's about to show up at your house or do something funny. Pay attention because you're going to know it's him when he does it. But he's telling you that you're up next. He's going to make sure you are okay. He says, but he wants to tell you to stop overthinking things. Everything's going to be okay. It's so funny because I keep hearing Bob Marley, don't worry about a thing. Water Goddess was talking about music, and it's funny now because I hear the same shit. Like, it's, you know, Spirit is kind of saying that, like, you know, you don't have to worry. And Blair is just giving you the energy of protection. He says, I'm right with you, cuz I love you. He says, don't tell everybody his nickname in front of everybody. He says, y'all are embarrassing, but he loves y'all anyway. He says, but don't think I forgot you. Don't think he forgot you, Ashe. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. I also get a male energy for you, Queen. I'm not sure exactly who it is, but it's the King of Spring. He shows up here. This energy is, he's kind of like a really funny guy, kind of a smart ass. So this may be, I don't know if it's the same energy or not, but when he talks about you, he's kind of just like, there's a lot of admiration there. It's a lot of admiration. Like, he really favors you and just believes in you and believes in your gifts and wants you to like use your intuition more. Pay attention to birds that are around you, crows and cardinals specifically. Pay attention. He's trying to send you signs. So when Sis says something might show up at your house, it could show up in the form of an animal.
He on her ass. Okay.
So be aware of this and kind of just keep your eyes open. Your intuition is on point, and you may also have the gift of sight. If you don't have it already, you may end up having it at some point. So just pay attention to what you see and hear, and know that he really has your back. He really cares so deeply about you, about your immediate family, about the people around you, especially about what you're doing, toxic and negative energy that circles around you, people in your family who, you know, sometimes they say blood is thicker than water, but not all blood is just that thick, or sometimes you can have friends that treat you better than family. He's saying stuff like that, like, pay attention. Not everybody is for you. I don't care who they are. I don't care if it's blood. I don't care if it's whoever. I don't care if they was little and we knew each other from diapers. Not everybody is for you. Pay attention. So pay attention to those things. When we go to the card, it talks about money is coming for you. You're going to have a lot of money coming in. It's going to be a windfall of money. So I'm feeling like it's going to be a sum of something that's going to be coming in for you. Also, your leadership skills are going to be needed soon. So people are going to be looking at you to fucking run shit, boss bitch. So get your shit together. Because you the boss,
bitch. Don't listen to her now.
Get your shit all the way together. You the boss, okay? Boss baby, boss bitch, we on this, okay? And you're going to get a lot of support from people you didn't think really was going to support you. You're going to be surprised where your support comes from. It's not going to come from like immediate family like you thought, or it's going to come from people that may not even really know you like that, but know your vibe. And they're just like, yo, here, take this or do this, or I have this for you. Whatever it comes in as, be open to receiving it, because Spirit says you need to be humble in this season, and you may not like receiving things like that, but just know that like this is for you, and this is a gift from Spirit, so do not reject it. I also got this card for you. I want to be a queen. I want to be a queen is what it says. And it says, starting your sovereignty and declaring freedom, you are passing this test. All right, so that sums you all the way up. You passing the test, sis.
Yes, you are. Listen, the test ain't shit against you, child. Ashe.
Not shit. Ashe.
Go ahead, Riz. Get that thing, child.
You have a male energy. I feel like he's an older male, and says we rejoice when you find love. Love comes in unexpected ways. So also leading me very strongly to 77 spirituality. And what he's saying actually kind of surprised me, because I was not aware of this, but he's saying like you know you're gonna have times where maybe like you meditate, and maybe it's like I guess the way he's giving it to me is like you think about something, and then you kind of do it. So like it's like if you were going to do a dance routine, and it's like, okay, when you're learning it, it's like 1, 2, turn, step over here, back it up, all that. But then there's a point where you're going to get to where it's like, it's not about memorizing the steps. It's not, you can't see you counting in your head anymore. It's just this smooth, automatic process, like where it's like you can't tell that somebody's learning steps. It's just like they're just with it. And that's going to be the connection that you're going to have with Spirit, and to a degree where I guess where he kind of surprised me was as far as meditation, like that doesn't necessarily have to be something that you do like always or forever or any of that, because you can actually become so in tune with ancestors, angels, Spirit, that it's like it's you're always hearing those impulses. You always kind of have this, you know how to protect your energy. I guess that must be the master level of the game, but like, it's not, those, the meditation and stuff is kind of like the counting the steps. It's the thing we do to remind ourselves to physically step out of our human experience and give it a rest. But what he's given me about you is that you actually have the, he wants you to kind of be in such a connection and getting into that inner voice, where that inner voice is just always with you. So that it's just like, becomes this seamless thing. So but he's very like, I don't know, his faith in you is just very strong. He feels like your energy is very strong, and he's just like, you get to that level, I guess, faster than I guess there's people, everybody can't get to necessarily where you're at. Everybody doesn't get to that before they go on to transition or do whatever, but he feels like you will just get to this point where truth is truth, existing is existing, and just kind of always have those impulses and abilities without necessarily having to remind yourself, okay, I got to step out of this human experience. So whatever it is that you're doing, Queen, make sure to keep Spirit with you, but you're well on your way to just having that seamless connection and really having your divinity be such a part of, really be with you. Ashe.
Ooh, child. Ooh, Spirit is in this thing tonight, y'all. Make sure y'all hitting that like, subscribe button. We're going to go ahead and keep it rolling. We got Miss LaWanda for a general read. So let's clear some energy. I was already doing that, child, so I know my cards is good. So let's go ahead and get into it, Miss LaWanda. Miss Dawn. Okay, y'all already know. I told y'all the AO scan. Go back to the beginning of the video. Dawn broke it down. Y'all want to hit her up, www.queendawnspirit.com. Come on, y'all. Let's go ahead and support each other. That's what we do. Okay. There's no competition. This is we all together in this thing. So go ahead. Make sure y'all support. All right. So let's Miss LaWanda get into it for a general read. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Let the card speak to Miss LaWanda, child. Every time when we on a live, I bought out a couple of other decks, but for some reason the Archangel deck don't let me do too much. Sometimes the other decks, but this time they like, nah, nah. Ashe. Schedule, okay, right? Blue Virgo says she already hit her up. She scheduled that thing. I'm telling y'all hit Dawn up.
I got mine scheduled too, y'all. So you better get into it.
Okay. All right, y'all. Mr. Wanda, thank you, Spirit. Say no one more time. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Okay, Ashe. For you, Miss LaWanda, I got the Princess of Earth, And so when I study the energy that Spirit's giving it to me for you, it's talking about in this new season coming up, an excellent opportunity presenting itself. Like, this is talking about like in a way of increasing your money. Spirit is saying like, I don't know if you like something about a career promotion so I don't know if either this is something about you elevating and what you're doing now or you starting something different. But either way, Spirit is saying like, look, you're about to get an increase coming up. So they want you to focus. Also, Spirit is saying like a new area of study. So it's almost like if you are stuck in something or day to day, or you're like, you're going like back and forth. This is confirmation. It's time for you to kind of get a new start, a new way of thinking about stuff. But I don't know what they keep saying. Like something is going to present itself to you, almost like somebody's going to call you with something or whatever. But there's going to be something exciting coming. It's going to change you. So if you're hesitant or you're like, oh my God, like just do it because it's going to change the way things are going to happen for you. So in this new season, Spirit is saying, have a lot of faith. Don't worry or don't allow yourself to don't do this hesitant energy. A lot of us have that, but don't do it. Help is on the way, child. Ashe.
Oh Lord. So I get the 10 of summer, the 10 of summer for you, beautiful. And what the 10 of summer is talking about finding an emotionally fulfilling space in your life. So kind of like finding your life purpose. Meditating, kind of figuring out what it is that I want to do. How is this really gonna elevate me to my higher self? How is this helping me? And what's the next move that I really need to make? So sometimes we have to meditate. We have to sit down and just write it down. It doesn't really matter what it looks like in this season. Just write it all down. It's also talking about your friends and your family and like spending time with them. So the holidays are coming up. If you thought maybe you didn't want to spend time with your family this year, think about it again because Spirit has other plans for you. And it's also talking about being around people you can trust and like keeping your circle small, keeping your circle with people that you know really got your back, that are 10 toes down for you for real. Because a lot of people, like I've been saying all night, they're not really who they say they are. And it's not necessarily their fault. Some people want to be so bad, the good guy or the good girl or whatever, and they just don't know how, or they are so broken and fucked up with their own drama and traumas and stuff that they don't know how. But that's not your problem. So take it as what it is, but know that has to be removed out your circle because it's toxic, and your toxicity spreads just like poison, just like anything else. that is bad for you spreads, and it spreads to the root of things. So you have to cut that shit off so it doesn't fuck up your whole circle. All you need is one bad seed. What they say, one bad seed ruin the whole batch of fruit, right? One bad seed. So make sure you're cutting off anything that's toxic. Spend some time with your family, your loved ones. Know that you deserve happiness. You deserve to just be in the feeling of peace and not worry. And live your best life, sis. Ashe.
Ashe.
For you, Queen, I got 3 celebration. See how they're dancing in the rain, which I don't know who likes to do it, but I do. But like, I don't know, Spirit's giving me that you need to celebrate yourself more, celebrate the small victories. Again, it'll give you this momentum of just like, okay, acknowledging myself. Like, you haven't been acknowledged, I think, a lot of times when it really mattered. And sometimes we're looking at other people like, like, dang, why can't, I do all this and this person doesn't acknowledge me, this work don't care about, all these different areas sometimes that we have where we don't feel acknowledged, but we're not acknowledging ourselves. We're not celebrating ourselves for the small victories, the big victories, we're just on to the next thing. And that can give you this momentum of just, besides lack of appreciation from other people, but lack of appreciation for your own self and recognition. Like, hey, I really am all that, but I just don't ever take time to really take the inventory of the good things that I do and the positive things. I minimize them so much that I just still be walking around here like I ain't done nothing. But yeah, I came through a whole year of stuff that I didn't know how I was going to get through it. So
Mm-hmm.
want to make sure that you are celebrating things, and that is that part of your soul and divinity and source that's the kind of mode that they're in. They're always on a high vibration. You don't see, once again, you don't see a spider, because his house got knocked down, throwing down his web and saying, I quit. That's it. Jumping off. Like, it's doing its thing. It's living. It's accomplishing. But acknowledge yourself, Queen. And also, try not to be too much in your head. So that's also going to allow you to acknowledge yourself. And it's also going to allow you to show more compassion for yourself. They're also saying that's very important for you because, you keep holding yourself to this standard that just doesn't allow you to really, like, just be kind and just be like, just, I don't know, just be how you would be to all these other people around you, like where you're kind of a little bit more forgiving and this and that. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. So we're gonna do this thing real quick. Let's go ahead and go to the free list real quick. Who's on the free list? Who's on the free list? Go ahead, Water Goddess.
All right, Deanna, if you are here. Pretty Brown Eyes, if you are here. Destiny, if you are here.
Kelly is here.
Kelly, if you are here, and Jacqueline, if you are here.
Let's do Kelly because honestly, when I mentioned the free thing, Kelly said, "No, I'm here," and Kelly been waiting week after week, child. So we're gonna clear some energy out and get Miss Kelly in the building.
Was LT Gray ever on the list?
LT Gray is here too. LT Gray, you still here?
Let us know. He wanted to be on the list. He just said, "Hey," or whatever.
No, yes, he did. He's. No, you missed that. Yes, he did.
Oh, did I miss it? I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, he definitely said that. Jacqueline is here. Jacqueline, I guess she wanted to be added too. So if she here, we're gonna get her, whatever. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Kelly said, "I'm so here." Yeah, I seen her. She been waiting. She done hit that like button. Child, I got you, child. I see who is here doing what they need to do. Let's clear some energy out and get Miss Kelly in the building real quick, child. All right, Miss Kelly, thank you, Ashe. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let the card speak to Miss Kelly. Let's see what messages Spirit says. Lead me to whatever she needs to hear. Okay. Okay, Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Miss Kelly, child. For you, I got the two of water. The two of water. This card is about forgiveness of some sort. Now, it came up for some other people, but when I study the energy for you, it says again, the end of challenges happening for you. But forgiveness is important. I don't know what Spirit means by forgiveness for you, but it's almost like there's something that, that happened to you. I know it speaks of a relationship of some sort. I don't know if it's right now or before, but they say that you have to allow yourself to forgive not just that person, but yourself for dealing with certain things that you dealt with. Thank you, Spirit. They're like, look, Kelly, you got to get to a space where you finally say, fuck them people. I'm doing something different. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to sit and allow myself to, they keep talking about, it's almost like somebody talked to you a certain way. I don't know what they mean, but Spirit keeps saying like this new season for you is all about you. Whatever that means to you, it's about you. Focusing on you. So the good part about it, they talk about like the end of like some things you've been going through with your money. So financial challenges are ending for you, or you trying to figure things out with your money, but it's going to align itself. But you got to really let go of some stuff. Okay, oh child, let it go. Ashe.
I get the Prince of Summer for you, the Prince of Summer. And so first we're going to acknowledge, I don't know if you have children. If you have a little boy, this may be a little boy that has passed away. This could be a child that you have physically. This could be a nephew or a cousin, someone that you are around that is a child. It is a boy. Okay. You know what? No, I'm sorry. This is a man who acts like a boy. So his energy is kind of like all over the place, a little impulsive. He is very romantic and kind of like in your face, and you can't help but be charmed by him. But he has not matured all the way, and he's not in a man state. So that's why he's appearing to me as a boy. This is talking about falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, being all these different emotions, and whether this is a new love energy or a current one that is remanifesting itself. Spirit wants you to stay grounded. Spirit wants you to first remember why things didn't work out in your last relationships and don't bring them into something new. Also, watch for red flags, because when a person is not completely matured yet, they can do a lot of talking, a lot of like, "Oh, I love you, girl," and da 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 da, and this is so nice, and then flip on you real quick, and then you're left in this energy of what the fuck is that? So be very mindful of that. Allow yourself though to be happy, be in the moment. If you want to take you out to dinner and you feel like it's a good idea, cool, let him take you out to dinner. Whatever the moment is, be in it, but just don't get too caught up in the situation until this person shows you that they really for you. And like I said, this could be a new love, it could be an old love, but this person has not matured all the way. And until they do, they cannot give you what you need to proceed a real relationship that's going to be meaningful to you, that's going to elevate you to your higher self. It says that this can be a very emotional experience. So again, keep yourself grounded. Try to get to some water if you can. I know it's getting cold. People can't really get to water, but however that looks for you, go ahead and try that. And just kind of stay motivated. Stay meditating and elevated, sis. Stay meditating and elevated. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Queen, I got the outsider. So I guess what Spirit's giving me is just that, like, there's been some people who have done some damage along the way to you, made you feel like, you weren't worthy, didn't fit in, weren't accepted, and that does kind of create like a harder exterior, like, some walls put up, enough people do the same thing, hit the same sunburned area on you. It does tend to have you, like, ready to protect it anytime somebody comes near. You know, like, you ain't hurting me. You ain't getting near this area. But Spirit kind of wants you to heal that sunburn, so to speak, so that you're not like so ready to just kind of like anybody that comes near a certain area or triggers you in any kind of way, or just before they can even, like, I'm not seeing love, I'm not dealing with this, I'm gonna keep you at an arm's length. I don't have to worry about fitting in because I don't even want to. And Spirit just wants to let you know whenever you are ready, it's time to start healing that and kind of get rid of that barrier. That barrier really doesn't exist except for the fact of you not wanting to heal certain things and keeping it there, which is also attracting more of that type of trauma kind of things to you. So then it just that wall gets even more solidified. So what they want you to do is work on taking down the wall, healing that area so that you can really live your authentic life without, like, fully, and have a full connection with your soul. Because when you have to work on, like, when you have to protect certain areas of yourself, then we're here to love, and that's not allowing you to do it all the way and get the real full experience of why you're here. So, it's easier said than done, Queen, but it is definitely worth the work and worth you trying to even go throughout a week and just say, I'm going to see things through the eyes of love. I'm going to feel like, okay, I'm going to pretend that this is a loving world. So anytime I see something that's not loving, I'm going to focus on, what is. If I got to make my algorithm that on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, but I'm going to immerse myself in love. So that's what I start to see. In addition with the healing, because you've been through some real things, so it's understandable why you might want to keep some people at bay at times, but that's not authentically you, so it doesn't really feel good, and you're kind of pinching yourself off from all the joy and stuff that you could have. But it really depends on you, Queen, so try to do the work. Ashe.
All right, a couple more before I say okay, no more. Who is on here? Who's next? Who you got? What I got is.
So, Jacqueline, if you're still here, let us know.
Oh, wait, hold on. Ty said, hold on, I sent my donation, but you could do another free reading or two. No, child. I said, hold on, this thing moving and grooving, child. Okay. All right, let's see. Hold on, Ty. I just checked. They ain't tell me nothing. Hold on. Make sure y'all hitting that like, subscribe button. I told y'all I was tagged, child. Here we go. Let me make sure we update it. I ain't skipped nobody. All right, we got an ancestor reading from King Ty. So we have to pause real quick on the free and do the skip the line real quick. So let me clear some energy out and connect with spirit. Thank you. Jacqueline says she is here. Hold on, y'all. Asha.
You said Jacqueline, right? This is Jacqueline.
This is Tyrone, ancestor.
All right, Tyrone. Go ahead. I'm about to read somebody else.
You are so welcome, Ashe. Thank you so much, beautiful. Okay. Tell my story. What you mean? Oh, what you mean by that, child? Show me who you are. Okay. I hear you. All right. Give me a moment. I'm just going to connect with the message they want me to give. I see who is in spirit or who, may be in spirit. Not maybe, they're in spirit, but who I might receive for him. Yeah, I know what I mean, child. All right. Thank you, Ashe. Got me to the message you would like me to receive. Ashe. Let me say one more. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. As I connect with the energy that spirit before Tyrone, or whatever y'all want to say, because I'm tired, child. Y'all know how it go when it gets this late. But anyway, spirit brought for a male energy, the Page of Pentacles. And so when spirit kind of speaks to me about who this is, it's a male for sure. He keeps saying, don't worry about who I am. You know what's so funny? I almost feel like this is Rob. I don't know if this is Robert or his husband again. But he keeps saying, listen, he says, you about to go exactly where you want to go. He says, I wanted to come back right before the holidays. Like, it's funny because when he appeared before, it was out of nowhere, but he says, he's always kind of around watching and listening. He says, wait, say that again. It's like he's saying something weird, like almost like he's saying the joy that you looking for is already there. Like he's repeating something about your joy, like your joy. He says, I'm proud of you. Like he's happy and proud that you, no matter what you have, it's like you'll still give your last to somebody else. He keeps saying, you'll give anything that you have. He says, I'm going to make sure you straight. He going to make sure you okay. He says, it's sadness there on his part, but he wants you to know that you have so many great things coming. He kind of led me to the Sun card. The Sun. Okay, another one, the Sun card. Again, so this shows somebody elevating into a different space. It don't matter if people think you crazy. They're like, you can't do this, or you can't manifest this, or in your mind, you don't give a fuck. You can sing it loud and proud. Spirit says you don't have to hide what you're doing. Talk about it. Let people know. They may not agree with anything that you're doing, but just know that you are on the right path. So some people, when people look at people like they're crazy, all of a sudden, when they become famous or something happens, they're like, oh my God. No, Spirit is saying stand on your shit. Like, just keep vibrating where you're going, because Spirit says the sun is shining. Like, you see this fire? Like, a lot of great energy is on the way, child. Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe. So I also get a male energy for you. I'm not sure who it is, but I feel like it may be like an uncle or a cousin. He's not really tall, but he's not short. And he's just kind of saying, like, don't worry so much. I don't know if something is on your heart or you've been stressing about something, but he's saying don't worry so much. Everything is going to come together for you. He's going like this, like full circle. Everything is going to come together for you. And it's another thing. It's like karma. Like, everything you did for other people is coming back to you now, and it's your turn. Spirit is showing you gratitude. It's your turn. Everything you try to manifest in this season, you're gonna get. So be mindful what you manifest, because sometimes we try to manifest things and then we realize we don't really want that. But he's saying that he's always with you. He sees you, and that the difficulties that you face in aren't as big as you think they are. So I don't know. He's also talking about because you're not even gonna be there long. So I don't know if you're moving or thinking about moving or what, but you're not even gonna be there long, he said. So we go to the car. This card says reach out to other people for assistance if you need to, whether this be emotional assistance or you need to talk to somebody about how you feeling, a mentor, whatever. I'm feeling like this may be some financial assistance though that you're gonna be looking into. And even if that is it, be humble and know that there's assistance out there for you and that you're gonna get it. Like as soon as you apply for whatever it is, grant, loan, I don't know what it is, but you're gonna get it. So he says, don't worry about that. He says, the card says you might be feeling challenged by some money issues. So again, it may be a money situation. Maybe money is not as evenly flowing as you thought it would be. Maybe it's not, not necessarily, damn, I don't got shit, but damn, I thought I was gonna have more than what I have now. So there is assistance that's going to be available to you. Don't be scared to sign up for it because you are going to get it. And then your oracle card says, manage to be glad. Manage to be glad. And the message on here is create your own happiness, regardless of the conditions around you. You are in control of your happiness. You are in control of you. You have the power. You are God. Don't forget that. Don't step out for one moment of any day and be like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Yes, you do, because you're God. So how do you not know what you're going to do when you're going to be God? No. Step into your power, sir, okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
For you, King, I got my mom, and she's got, don't rush into making big decisions right now. Take your time. She's giving me that, you're in such a hurry. You're in such a hurry. Slow down. What are you rushing for? She said, you keep thinking about I'm this age or what people, I've been in this long, what I think, where I think I should be, where somebody else might think I should be. None of that matters. Is wherever you are at that moment is where you're supposed to be. And you just enjoy it. Don't be so, because you're rushing through, but sometimes you're rushing your experience that you're supposed to have. Sometimes everything is not supposed to just, people had these ages and now I'm this at this age and this at this age and I'll be here at this age and I want my this by this age. It's like it doesn't go like that. So whatever way that unfolds and when that is happening is how it's supposed to be. So again, like here, just have 6, the burden, and it's just telling you to just, if you let off the expectations of, how things are supposed to go, where you're supposed to be, what the measure of success is, all those kind of things. She's like, if you just let that go and just allow yourself to be with your own, just it's okay to compete against yourself, but not to where it's like, you're beating up on yourself for like, if I'm not, the measurement that you're using to measure yourself is just, it's more so human. It's more so social. It's like, get off of that, because she's like, we're not measuring you. We're measuring you by something completely different. Like, are you trying to listen to spirit? Yes, you are. Are you trying to be patient? Yes, you are. Those are our checklists. So all that other stuff with that money stuff, it'll come, and that's not the measure of how successful you are or aren't. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead. All right, one last reading. Kelly, because you've been on here, commenting so much. For all of y'all who was on the free reading, we're going to get y'all next week. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button. Come early again. I'm going to make sure y'all get looked out. All right, Kelly, we're going to go ahead and get into you, and we're going to end this live. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.
We didn't do Kelly already?
We did Kelly.
Not Kelly. Not Kelly, child.
Jacqueline or Tigre? Who?
Jacqueline.
Oh, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, child. I messed your name up, child. Jacqueline. So we're going to go ahead and do Jacqueline, and then we're going to end this thing. We will see y'all again Thursday. Where we at? Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all.
Let me see here.
Jacqueline. All right, thank you, Spirit. Ashe, let's clear energy out real quick before we end this thing. And so y'all know, thank you again. Make sure y'all go back to the beginning of the video. We dropped some jewels for y'all tonight. This is not just about readings we're about spreading healing. So Dawn Spirit, www.dawnspirit, dawnspirit.com. Make sure you go to her website and go ahead and tap in with her. Go to her info section to get the AO scan to learn about everything going on with yourself, not just your health, but your chakras, your body, your emotions. Okay. Sometimes we need to know, we know what's going on, but when you get the confirmation, they tell you what to do. It's amazing. All right. Ashe. So, Jacqueline, child, where you at, honey? Where you at, child? All right. You are so welcome. Okay. Tearing that thing all the way to pieces, but y'all used to it by now. That's what I do. Okay. And tonight, sometimes I be lit up, but tonight I ain't even lit up, child. I'm just tired. I don't feel well.
Yeah, I'm so sober. It's crazy.
Okay. I don't feel that great, but Angel, lead me to the cards for Miss Jacqueline. What does she need to hear? Ashe, ashe, ashe. Ashe.
Y'all, real quick, my adoption chronicles. I just got another cousin message. I'm so excited about all these cousins that I have. Y'all, I'm so excited. I gotta take a road trip.
Oh, thank you, Spirit. All right, Miss Jacqueline, for you, I got the 7 of Earth. The 7 of Earth. Can you see this woman? She's in the garden with some fucking seeds. This card talks about, when I studied the energy for you specifically, look, child, it says a time for resting. I feel like of your mind and letting unnecessary worry go, because you have a problem. Again, a lot of us have the same shit that pops up, but you have a problem with allowing motherfuckers to fuck your shit up or your mind frame up, or stop it. They say you also have allowed people to kind of run you down or take advantage of some shit. No more doing that. Look, you kind of worry about shit that you don't have to be worried about. Spirit is look, readjust things in this season. Focus. Stop allowing people to fuck your mind up. A lot of us do this, but no, this is the season where Spirit is saying, if you trust us, then know that all that shit you're doing in your mind is fucking you up. Look, unnecessary worry. Look at the fucking flowers blossoming. Even though there's storms before you, Spirit is showing me, I ain't gonna get onto it in this live, but I see the storms. I see the things you're facing, but Spirit's saying they don't care about that. It's blossoming, it's changing. Sometimes the storms have to come for us to really get the real big change. I've learned that. Sometimes you gotta say, fuck it. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I trust them that they got me. This is that season for you to do that. Let that shit go and trust them, okay? Ashe?
Ashe. I got for you the 3 of Spring, beautiful. The 3 of Spring. And what this card is talking about, again, it is talking about, I dropped the damn card before. It is talking about rest, like Moon was saying. It's also talking about having patience in this season, having patience, and that knowing that your next steps are going to be phenomenal. So you have to plan them accordingly and plan them wisely. Take time with this, sit down, write it out. Write it out, write it out. That's been the motto tonight. Everybody got to write it out, write it out, write it out. Okay. And however that works for you, or whatever you do to, get your plan going, vision board, whatever, it needs to be very strategic, because Spirit is saying, have patience and do this correctly. Don't rush through this. You have time. And also that there's more good things to come, that your blessings aren't over. You're not in a place of abandonment. Your blessings are not over. Sometimes Spirit will put you on pause so that you can reflect and see if you're going to go back to your toxic ways or the toxic people that were around you. Also, there's satisfaction for a job well done. Whatever you've been doing this season, people see you. Um, Especially spirit. Spirit sees you. Karma is coming, sweetheart. You don't gotta worry about when is it your turn, or how are you gonna elevate and what's happening next. You don't gotta worry about none of that, because what is for you is always gonna be for you, okay? And then because you new to our group and you've been rocking with us, I pulled your oracle. And it says becoming braver, sis. So in that sense, you need to become braver. You are resilient, experience things, get stronger, and get a fresh perspective. Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay, for you, Queen, I got trust. Okay, and that trust is going to make you feel better, but it's going to also set you free. It's that trust that knows that things are working out for your greater good, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, connecting to your soul. It's that trust that says, you don't have to be in here. You can just trust, and one of the other ways they've shown me with you is to trust yourself to stay in and operate out of your heart space. They give me that sometimes you can get to a point of, kind of being a little bit, just like, coming, like being a little bit of a right fighter sometimes. Like, I know what I know, and, giving people your energy, that you don't need to give it to or whatever. And that's part of that trust also, because like you can live a fuller life knowing that, what, like, I don't have to react to things. I can respond to them. I can take a step back, be in my heart space, and just decide, like, does it serve me, does it not? If I can, I'm gonna move along, but if everything just doesn't need that reaction, people don't need to take your energy. Save your energy for your manifestations. Save your energy for trusting that things are working out for your good. But don't stay connected to people that are like, ticking you off. And if there's somebody, if they're an important relationship, try to meet them where they're at, meet them halfway, and just, but be protective of your energy, and just trust that things are working out as they should, even if it doesn't feel like it. You don't know what pitfalls there might be ahead of you, and maybe that's why something had to go a certain way or whatever. And sometimes when we get so much in here that we feel like, well, I'm doing everything right, or this person is wrong and how they treated me or this or that, like, you just have to remember it's about what serves and what doesn't serve. And you just got to get to a point where it's like, I'm here to love, I'm here to get that full value out of life. And sometimes I can't do that if I cut myself short by just kind of like having a beef or a problem with somebody, or letting somebody kind of get to me. But trust yourself. Ashe.
Ashe, y'all. All right, y'all. So we try, don't say we didn't get to some people on the free reading list who might have been here when we asked to respond. But listen, y'all, we're here. Y'all working with us. We appreciate you guys so much for coming on our platform, giving us love. Make sure you guys, again, are telling a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you guys are sharing our YouTube, liking and subscribing. Again, I'm the Moon Butterfly Goddess Child. Oh, make sure we good. Hold on. We got everybody. Oh, nope. Hold on, child. No, we not. We got a donation. Hold on, y'all. We got Miss Charlotte Walker. I don't know if she want an ancestor. She gave an ancestor price. So we're going to go ahead before we end that. Charlotte, we got you, child. Okay.
I'm going to have to get a lighter because I don't got no more. I got no nothing.
All right, go ahead. Charlotte, let us know if you want an ancestor reading or this is for like a general reading. Let us know while Red Tiger gets her lighter to get her sage together.
And y'all, just so you know, I'm the Sage Queen, and we got Sage to sell.
Okay. Y'all better tap in. Jacqueline said,
all your spiritual needs, okay?
All right. Y'all better tap in. Charlotte, where you at, child? Let us know. You want an ancestor reading or is this for a general? She said ancestor. All right, got you, ancestor. Okay. So while Red Tiger's getting her lighter, I'm gonna go ahead and meditate and hear what Spirit says. Who are they gonna bring forward? 1 minute, child. Asha. All right, thank you, Spirit. Miss Charlotte Walker, ancestor. Ashe, I got you. I got you. I got you. I meditated. I kind of hear I know what energy is before me. So let me kind of see what cards they want me to be drawn to. Ashe. Let's see some of the cards you would like me to be drawn to. Thank you. Okay. I thought so. Thank you. I heard you. All right, Miss Charlotte. Ashe, honey. Child, there's a male energy before you. Okay, thank you. Come on in. Let me see what message he has for you, and then we're gonna hear, maybe see who he may be. Oh shit, he getting into this thing, child. Ooh, child, look. Right when we was gonna end it, Spirit said, "No, she gotta hear this shit." Okay. All right, thank you, Miss Charlotte. So when I meditated and a male energy kind of came before me, the way he appears himself to me, Queen, he's like more of a younger. He's not like no grandpa, no dad. Like he's not coming that way. He may be a younger male energy. I don't know how he connects to you. I don't know if he's an ex-boyfriend or a friend or something like that. But he comes across like this. Like I see somebody who had a lot of shit in his life, a lot of things that he faced, a lot of things. And so sometimes when they come like this, either they connect directly or they could be connected with somebody close to you. But anyway, he kind of keeps saying to me, he's like, clear as day. He keeps saying, let that shit go. He says, let it go, let it go, let it go. Validate, because I kind of feel like his energy with you is kind of like, you need to let that shit go. He's like, you don't know, you forgot who the fuck was. No, he keeps saying like you forgot what's going on or who the fuck you was or what's. I don't know. He keeps going back and forth with like this thing about you being who you are. Again, a strong energy who may feel like she has to take on so much sometimes, but no, sometimes. He says, motherfuckers need to take care of you too. They need to take care of you too. And he's like emphasizing that. Okay. Say it again, King. He says, no, I stand on that shit. He's drawing me to this Queen of Wind energy. And so it talks about releasing situations or people who no longer serve you, letting some shit go. I don't know. There's baggage there somewhere, Queen, that he's showing me. And it could be in different areas of your life. But more what he's telling you is that no matter what that shit is heavy on you, let it go. Like, what the fuck you, like, almost like, what you doing? Like, what are you doing? Let it go. Let it go and know that this is the time for you to be exactly who the fuck you want to be. But, the funny thing about this card that he draw me to, it talks about either divorced or unmarried individuals. So whether you single, divorced, or whatever this case is, whether you with somebody, child, it's just kind of time where your voice needs to be heard in a certain area. So allow your voice to be heard and let some shit go. Ashe.
I also get a male energy.
Child, tap in. Go ahead. I'm sorry, water guys. Go ahead.
I also get a male energy for you, Queen. I get the King of Spring. I don't know if this is the same energy that Moon got or if this is like, I almost feel like this might be a father or a grandfather energy. This is a grown man. She said that the other one wasn't completely like older. This is a older male. Either way, he's saying like, when spirit gives you something, don't go giving it away for free to other people. That you've gotten a lot of blessings recently and in life, and that you just kind of give them away. You give everything to everybody else. You just give it away. Give it away, give it away. You hold no regard to it, money, time, attention, clothes, whatever, housing. You just give it away. The spirit gave it to you, and you just gave it away. Now, it's okay to help people. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me started. It's okay to help people, but do not be nobody's doormat, and do not let anybody take advantage of you. And again, tonight's mode: don't pour out of an empty cup. What are you giving them? You're not giving anybody anything when you're pouring out of an empty cup. You're leaving yourself bare. You can't do that. And he's just kind of really worried about if he helps manifest this next step for you, which is going to be a big step. Are you just going to throw it away? Are you just going to give it away? He's saying don't do that shit, because there's money coming for you, sis. There's some money coming in for you, and it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be like a lump sum of money. So whether this be like a check or something happened, and I don't know, but they ain't forgot about you. There's some money coming in, and you gotta really like act responsibly with this money. People are gonna come to you. They're gonna say, "Sis, I need help. I need help, sis. I need help." It's not your job. It's not your responsibility. You can't save everyone. And do not operate in a place of pity. Do not operate in a place of, I feel bad. Do not operate in a place of sorrow, because that's not a healthy space to operate. And speaking from experience, because I used to operate in a place of pity, it's not a good place to be. It's not. And it's so draining. And you're not going to even recognize the blessings that you have, because you're so busy operating in this place of pity, giving away all these blessings to everybody who don't deserve them, who don't need them. Okay. Also, you're gonna have some support coming through. It may not be who you thought it was going to be. However, you need to go ahead and take their support, take whatever it is they're offering you, and know that it's a gift from spirit, and just give it gratitude. Okay. Ashe.
Ashe.
Shay, for you, Queen, I have a male energy. Never forget you are loved. Love never dies. Um, also have 10 rebirth. Okay, and for you, he's saying that your rebirth looks more like, you know, being a child, being who you were, like your authentic self at that age where you don't really question you or what you're doing until some adult makes you question it, or says something's wrong with what you're doing, or something's wrong with the way you are, or kids, adults, whatever, these different people in your life. He's saying, it's time to get back to that. Time to get back to, you just being you unequivocally, not apologizing to anybody, not worried about anybody's definition of you. It's time to break that mold. So that's what your rebirth is going to look like. You saying, you know what? All my life, maybe I had to please people because that's how I actually got, affection or attention, when I was doing the right thing according to them. Now I realize that that is not the thing that I want to do anymore. That's not me. It doesn't serve me. It's not fitting me. It hasn't gotten me anywhere. So when that rebirth, what it's going to look like is you just being you, and you living your life to your standards in connection with your soul, back as if when you were a kid, before that point of when, just people just demanded that this is how you fit. This is how you get praised. This is how you're my little cookie cutter. No more of that. You decide your own the shape, form, whatever, because what he's saying is he feels like you kept going through that to a degree because of other people's stuff, that it changed who you were and your authenticity, and nothing was ever wrong with you. So it's time to get back to that space of where you were just you still have that inside of you, and you don't have to deny that anymore. You don't have to change that. That is the heart of you, and it's okay to be vulnerable. He's there with you. He's gonna help protect you, but also that you are grown now, and that there's things that you can decide. Hey, I can be childlike in some ways, but I can also be a lion, and if I need to, I will roar. And I have those both of those within me. So, but you know, he just wants you to be at peace with yourself, and he just wants you to feel like, you know what, I belong, and I don't have to go out there, you know, looking for, you know, my tribe or my group. You know, they will find me, and also I will find you, because that's who I always was from the beginning. I just have to go back to that and do some work. But he loves you, Ashe.
I say all kinds of chills going on, child. All right, Miss Charlotte. She said the reading was on point. Again, connecting with whoever, whatever connect. You know, sometimes again, when I tell y'all, when we do kind of this space for an ancestor reading, it's not the space to figure out who he is. It's on giving you general to kind of connect where you can kind of figure it out. But anyway, the messages are on point. But we appreciate you guys so much for coming in, giving a lot of healing love. The comment sections are working with each other. Like, subscribe, share it, y'all. The more that y'all share, the more we can kind of help this. I told y'all again, I'm gonna repeat this thing. I told y'all from back months ago that this thing was gonna grow, and so it's not gonna be as easy to get readings. So if you are one of those, just know that we love you guys. We got you. At some point, we got you. Just rock with us as we grow, okay? But anyway, y'all, don't forget to go rewind the video to go back to Dawn's AO scan. Make sure you guys connect with the queen. She got a lot of great things happening over there. So check with her on her platform, tap in, join her group, all that stuff. I am the Moon Butterfly Goddess. I am checking out, y'all. I'm tired. You know how I go. But I love y'all. Have a great night.
I'm the Water Goddess. I appreciate y'all so much. Ashe, good night. Bye.
The Red Tiger Goddess. You guys have a good night. Be kind. Ashe.
Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. We love y'all. Ashe.